Okay. So getting down to it, you guys are all starting off in the kingdom called Kelemdor. You all know that it's basically you all know it's a basically agriculturally sanctioned kingdom, known for being surrounded by mountains, next to the kingdom of Fezrint, which is more magically inclined. You all
I'm gonna post.
at your own leisure. The roads are a bit busy today. You and your individual groups. Some of you traveling with a loved one, some traveling alone. You all, before you, within sight is the the city, known as Harvest Creek. It's one of the larger cities in Kelemdor, closest to the border between Kelemdor and Fezrint. It's known to be the most magically inclined kingdom city. I got a lot of stuff in my head right now. It's it's the most magically inclined city within Kelemdor, known for its mage tower that's housing one of the most powerful mages within the kingdom itself. That doesn't work under the crown. You'll enter at your own leisure. And you find, as you there's a little line going through, but eventually you get to the point to where there's guards. The guards look you over individually. You all check out. You're allowed in quite easily. Again, you're not a group yet.
Okay.
Upon entering the kingdom, you all individually see at your own leisure. In the middle of the city, as it's in a circle itself, towered by high walls that are tannish, like an off-white stone. The top of these high walls with red. Atop them are archers that just walk along, peaceful enough. The city itself, the more towards the center it gets, the nicer it gets. More the ghettoed areas, more run-down buildings hugging along the wall, and they just get strategically nicer the closer you get until it gets to the finer establishments in the middle. There's a clear street that cuts through everything, all the way to the center, where this high white tower sits with several windows just piling up to about, what if you counted, could be about 13 floors within this tower. On the streets themselves, there's a variety of people. As I just get added. Thank you, Siri.
I posted the map I had drawn once.
Yeah.
If you guys
I
can
didn't
see
want
where
that map to be
towns-
public to everybody, Siri.
No, I know. Sorry.
It's fine. Just...
It's the one that's currently circulating.
Alright. I would have said give it whenever, they buy
Sorry.
the map.
Well, it's not detailing any of the towns. That's just
It's okay.
genuinely.
What the world looks like.
It's okay.
The
My
undetailed
character's not too smart, so it's
Okay, just ask me next time you post something with that kind of information, Sir.
Cool.
That's all I ask. You can repost it if you want. Just ask me
Yeah,
first.
no, I get it. I'm sorry.
It's fine. You see a variety of people on the roads. Men, women. Some men walking with men, some women walking with women. This kingdom's more open. Children play along the streets, running, laughing. There's some vendors calling out their wares, trying to barter prices, trying to out-barter each other in their own way with their yelling and their panache. You can see there is a tavern. People walking in and out. There's a sound of music coming out from the doors, from the windows. The sound of laughter. But the tavern itself seems very high-end. On the pricier side, as it's right next to the Mage Tower. There are some wizards that walk around doing almost street magicians, doing dancing lights and prestidigitation to entertain onlookers who occasionally drop coins into hats or whatever they've lain out to gather their own wares. We'll start with the top of the character list. As I go to PCs, so I don't forget all your names.
It's cool.
We'll start at the top. Dalen, what do you do?
Oh, Dylan's just, we're near the tavern, right?
Yeah, you can see the tavern.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, thank goodness, finally. Maybe I can finally grab a drink.
Mhm.
He's kind of looking around to see, the area, how it is, and he's just like, oh, that's nice.
You know, there's 3 vendor stands on the streets. People walking
I
up and
have
down.
to take note to come back here later to restock. But for now, I'm gonna go get a drink.
You're gonna go get a drink?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk into the tavern itself is called the Dancing Lady. For once, it's not an animal.
That's fine.
Take that, Siri.
Mm.
This hits.
Yeah.
And, sorry, my connection is being a bit meh because Discord's a bitch.
It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And, as you walk in, the tavern itself is very eloquent. The wood nicely carved. You can see carvings of mythical creatures and fays that seem to just dance along the walls in the eloquence of the design. Behind the counter itself, made of a prestigious white wood, there is a elven woman. She herself is dressed to the nines in an elegant outfit that itself fits, made of spun blues and golds, serving wine and alcohols of all kinds to the patrons who sit on the bar. There's a group, some bards. They play a little tune that just almost seems to float on the air, a nice complement to the murmur of conversation from the various people who sit on booths and tables. There's a few spots open.
He's just gonna nod and he's gonna look over. Oh, ma'am, I'll just take He's just looking at the menu. Just give me a standard meal, then a cold drink. That's really it.
What manner of cold drink would you like?
I guess alcoholic.
And do you want something cheap or do you want something expensive?
Just cheap.
Very well. And she kind of with that just kind of upturns her head a bit, and she goes and puts the order down. And she looks at you. That will cost 1 gold.
Yeah, sure. He just takes one out, and pops it on the table. There.
And she nods, taking the coin. Putting it away in a box. That seems to be heavily locked down. Has a few runic enchantments on it. That, as you've not done an Arcana check, you can't really tell what they are for.
I
And
can take a couple of guesstimations, but I'm really hungry.
And within the next few minutes, a tankard of a rather cheap ale that's not quite Kalimdorian standard, maybe an import, as Kalimdorian is known for its alcoholic beverages, especially wines. It's set before you with a meal of roasted meats and vegetables and a slice of bread. Very good,
Nice.
but very simple. Nothing complicated.
Just starts to eat really quick, and he's just looking over he's just looking over the book that he found.
Okay. Then,
Still not understanding anything that's written in it.
Yeah, it's a language you don't understand now, is it?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Anne, is there a certain place claim you want me to use for this drow boy of yours?
Yes, I will DM it to you right now. I just realized. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I kind of need that for your boy.
Yeah,
I don't know his
apologize.
mannerisms or anything because you
She
didn't
did.
write that down. So I'm really.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
Mhm.
I apologize. I should have, but I wanted to see if what I had was okay first, but you never responded. So, yeah. I'll quickly send those
All right,
He
please
is a
do.
man without a face.
as my brother.
He is the faceless.
It was love at first.
No.
Yeah.
No faceless.
Hush theory. Okay, I guess we'll wait for Anne to find that face claim and we'll move on and do her after. Nazari. You walk into the town, you're alone. Going about, you see the same as everyone else. The vendors on the streets. People running, children playing. You see that tavern, and you see... Again, the closer to the wall, the more decrepit everything gets. The more humbler the folks. Where are you off to? What are you looking for?
We are talking about me, right?
Yes.
Cool. Nazari, she's probably going to be looking for a place to stay.
A place to stay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there are places to stay. Do you ask around?
No, she just kind of turtled her way through the city, not really wanting to talk to anyone.
Okay.
She'd explore herself, going from place to place, asking for the prices instead of asking around on the streets.
Well, do you start from the middle or do you start from the outside?
She starts from the outside, going inwards.
Alright, roll me a perception check. Or if you want to, you can go by your passive too.
Wisdom-based skill, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Perception. Natural one. Starting this campaign off strong.
Started with a bang! Let's go, baby!
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't me.
Alright, thanks, Dan. We'll do you next.
That's fine.
Well, you don't find anything. I mean, there's some rubbled streets. You kind of trip a little on one of the uneven stones that line the streets on the outer side. So you start going inward, not really spotting anything of an inn or shop on the outside.
She scowls at the stone.
And as you venture more in, the nicer things get. Eventually, you do come to the middle, where you would see what looks like a tavern called the Dancing Lady, as well as those vendors. You'd see the large mage tower in the center. As you once again find yourself almost in the midst of a crowd.
She doesn't like the crowd, and because of it, she drifts towards the possibility of being more alone. She moves towards that tavern.
The Dancing Lady?
Yeah.
Alright, then when you step into the Dancing Lady, you see, once again, the very elaborate setup of it. It's very beautiful, with the carvings of women and creatures dancing on the wood. There's that elven woman, you see several figures, and then you see a man. This man himself being alone for the most part, just eating a meal. There's a few other spots on the bar that are kind of alone. There's a spot on the other side of the bar that has like a few seats away from everyone else.
She's content with finding a place to sit. Kind of pulling on a pair of gloves just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll just sit down, kind of looking around.
Okay. Then,
Cautious.
mhm. And with that, the barkeeper, once again, that elven woman in clothes of gold and blue, look at you. Yes, welcome to the Dancing Lady. How may I help you?
Oof, well, I was hoping perhaps a meal or a drink and a place to stay. But let's start with the first two.
Well, what would you like to drink?
Water will do, thank you. If
Oh,
you could
water.
refill my water skin too, that would be appreciated.
And with that, you would like a meal?
Something small.
Something small.
I'm not picky.
Very well, that'll be 1 gold.
She'll reach in under her bag. And she'll pull out a gold piece, slapping it down. How much for a night?
For a night, that will cost you about 10 gold a night.
She gives an nod. I will consider it. Thank you.
Of course. And with that,
She's gonna look at the cutlery.
the cutlery is beautiful, beautiful stainless steel. Intricate carvings into the handles. Not cheaply made at all.
She's feeling like this place may be a bit rich for her. But she'll just kind of sit it out. Feeling that social awkwardness enough not to move.
Yeah. And the woman puts the gold in the box, leaves, and comes back with a water and a pitcher of water for you, as well as a meal. As my connection decides to go wonky again. There we go.
Yeah, starts to nibble at the food.
She
What
starts
are
to
the
nibble.
plates made out of?
Okay, so she starts to nibble at the food.
Yeah, what are the plates made out of?
The plates are made out of glass.
Hmm.
And the meal itself...
Okay. She's careful with the plate.
Mm-hmm. And the meal itself is, again, one of the cheaper meals. Made of roasted meats, vegetables, a slice of bread. Still good quality, but not the best. Nothing fancy.
She just nibbles
Mm-hmm.
quietly, catching one's eye, but definitely looking over the patrons.
So she's looking over the patrons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to roll a perception check.
Of course.
Okay.
That's another natural one.
You don't see shit. They all look blend together. Or those faces are just masks. Who knows? What dice are you rolling?
Not that one anymore.
Dice jail.
It's Court of the Owls. Woo.
Yeah, no, not using that one anymore. But yeah, no, she's just kind of around now, just watching.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me get character's fiance and NPCs for you.
Put him in the dead pile.
We'll see, we'll see.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Of course.
Don't scare him too much. It's not a guarantee yet.
Okay.
It's a lie.
Although this has been stuff established before, and it's just like, oh boy, this would be the first time where something bad happened. Actually, no, this wouldn't be the first time.
No,
whatever.
the Kelpie incident. Need I say more?
Ugh.
Yeah, that's
Nope.
what I thought.
I mean, more
Horses.
whatever. Never, you know, what? Never mind. I'm just speaking gibberish at this point.
Stupid, sexy water horses.
No,
that's something about
I'll
Crash.
take. Nah, I'll.
No, that you learned something new about Aizen.
Dory can get
Yeah.
jealous.
No, she cannot.
Yeah, she can.
It was a one-time fling.
So, Anne,
Gave
you've been
myself
traveling
deep
with
in the
Lorian for a while now, we would say, yes?
Yes.
Alright, and as you approach, Lorian just seems to get a little bit more excited. Always wanting to see Harvest Creek, always having heard stories about the wonders inside Harvest Creek, and he has his, has your, like, arm moved around his, just leading you along, walking a bit faster than normal. He's just super excited to finally be here after traveling for so long.
Oh, it's a cinnamon roll. Now he's gonna die.
I hate you. Alright. She's Mosh just laughs. Ryan, calm down. Hey.
I can't help it. It's been a while. I've heard all the stories, but I've never been here before. Walk a bit faster, come on.
Hey, can I at least start writing down my notes about this place already?
Writing down.
Come on, I don't want to go back and write them down. I want to write them down when we're here. You know.
Do you want to stop on the side of the road and use a stone real quick?
She takes out her notebook and Quillen just starts writing as they're walking.
He slows down for you.
All right. Wow, this architect is. Oh. Let's see. There's this. Okay. Ooh, look at these vendors. All right. Okay. I think we're good for now. At least until we see something else interesting.
Yes, anything interesting that catches your eye?
Perception check?
Hey, go ahead. Perception check.
Watch me roll on that 20.
I mean, 24.
You see, if you are looking at the vendors,
Yeah, I'm just yeah.
well, you see you easily see the Mage Tower as it's the most obvious. Then you see the tavern right by it, the Dancing Lady. The street vendors, there's three different street vendors. One, as I look at my DMG notes. DM moment. I accidentally exit out of my notes like a noob. My laptop's not being cooperative today, guys. So just give me a hot minute.
Technical difficulties.
Damn you, technology.
Technology is the worst, but it's so wonderful. But to be honest, my technology's been wonky all day. Alright, so vendors. I did tonight. Alright, so you see three vendors. The first vendor you see is run by a... Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, making
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Then the first vendor you see, it's run by a old ratty gentleman. He has small ratty eyes, a large nose, and his teeth are a bit bucked. When he preaches his prices and whatnot, he has a very nasally voice, but almost has an obnoxious, forceful tone to it. And his wares, it consists of small trinkets and jewelry. He's spinning these elaborate stories and then telling the prices. Some people interested, some people going, ooh, that price is too much. The second stand is run by an older woman. It looks like she's selling food of some kind, wrapped up in what looks like little burlap packages. She's on the shorter side, she's a bit chubby, and she has thick glasses on her nose that frame her crow-eyed feet, making him bigger, showing off that green of her irises. There's a bit of an odor coming from there, but the rations, they are selling okayly. Some people more buying them out of pity for her than to eat them. And then the last stand is run by a small gnome. It seems like there's a bunch of old dusty books sitting on there. She has a high, squeaky voice that's a bit nasally, and she's calling out prices for these books. Each price seems to be the exact same. 5 silver. She's just yelling, 5 silver for book! So 5 silver for book! Anyone, huh? As, she's just trying to get people's attention. Stacks and stacks of books. Some more dusty than others.
Amasha's eyes just glisten. Well, let's look at some of these books.
If that's what you wish, by all means. I know you enjoy looking at them.
She grabs Lorion's arm and just pulls to the vendor.
He just chuckles as you pull him along. And the gnome looks at you. She's a bit on the shorter side even for a gnome, and she's wearing little robes. Her hair, it's like a kind of a brownish color, but in the light, I could swear there's a bit of pink in it. And she just looks at you. Hi, welcome to my shop. How can I help you? Well, I call it a shop, but it's more of a vending. Would you like a book?
bad character. I'm already in love with this. Or I love her. Anyways, I was just wondering what kind of books you have.
I have books all kinds. I got books on stories, books on legends, books on history, books on cooking, books on this, books on that. I mean, just take a look. I even have bestiaries. So some of them are kind of ripped out because I had to pull them off some bodies whenever I go exploring myself. But my adventuring days are over. Take a look.
Gosh. Would this be perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Kind of looking through all the books. Yay. That's gonna be a 22.
You see, like, a variety of books. Just like she said, there's bestiaries on, like, monsters, on actual beasts. There's a few books on, like, dragons. There's one on myths and legends and one on Kalimdorian history. There's one... There's just a variety, truly.
So many, I'm not sure which one to pick. Oh gosh.
Well, you're always fond of history. Why not choose that one? Pointing to the one that's called Kalimdorian history.
Alright. I'll take this one.
That'll be
Yes.
5 silver.
She takes one on bestiaries. I'll take this one as well.
Alright, that'll be another 5 silver, which will add up to 1 gold.
Alright. As she takes out a gold and hands it to her.
Thank you. And mark down that you have a book, the Book of Bestiaries, and you bought the one on myths and legends, or Kalimdorian history.
History.
Okay, then mark down you have the Book of Kalimdorian history.
How do I spell that?
I'll DM it to you.
Okay.
Let me just... There you go. That's the title of the book right there. Bless you.
Goodness.
I tried.
And as you
Alright.
as you pick up the book and the 2 books and pay for them, Lorian is looking over some as well, going, and then looks at you. Well, is there anywhere else you would like to go?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get a bit hungry.
Well, there is a tavern just that way, if you want.
Then let's go.
Alright. And with that, your drow fiance leads you on to the Dancing Lady. Just walking in. Again, it's a very prestigious tavern. I could describe it a 3rd time over if you want me to.
Nah, no need.
Alright. And there
Tavern.
you see... It's a tavern! It's a very expensive tavern. Anyway. And yes, you are both walking in. Dylan,
Yes.
Nazari, you both see a couple walk in. One is... And aren't you your character human?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see a human and a drow, tall male drow with longish white hair and red eyes, walk in, their arms linked, very much giving the illusion of friends, or perhaps a couple. Amasha,
Yes.
on your side, you walk in and you see a very prestigious bar, high quality everything. Everything is just high quality. And you see the barkeep. There's a few tables that are empty. There's 2 stools available at the bar to sit at. Everything is nice and clean. The music just, again, a nice compliment to the conversations that are had, giving it a nice rumble.
Wow. Never been to a tavern this... well, this fine.
Yes, it's on the impressive side. Possibly a bit harsh on the coin purse.
Oh, let's hope not.
Yeah, that is true.
Come on, let's go sit. And she heads to the bar.
Okay, and he walks with you, helping you sit first before he takes his seat. And the elven woman looks towards the 2 of you. Welcome to the Dancing Lady. How may I help you? What would you like? Something to drink? To eat?
I'll take a... Let's see. I'll take a water and, Oh! I lost what I wanted to say. Shit.
Player loading.
Player loading and .exe has stopped responding.
Uh-oh. Quick, someone
Yeah.
reset her.
Oh, it's, shit, this is a nice place. Never mind, I'm used to the rundown tower shit.
Do you need some time to
Add
think?
some-
Would you like a
add
menu?
some chicken, please. Chicken, please.
Chicken? And what style? There's various salads, pasta. We can do clay roasted, we can do rotisserie.
Salad, please. That sounds good.
What manner of salad would you like?
Caesar.
Very well. And for you, sir? And Lorian just smiles and goes, water for me, please. And same for her. That will come right up. That will be 2 gold. And Lorian pulls out 2 gold and sets it down, sliding it to her. She takes them. Your meals will come right out. Thank you for your business.
Thank you.
And she goes and she drops the coins into the box and walks out. Within a couple of minutes, she comes back with 2 glasses of water and 2 chicken Caesar salads. And when I talked about high quality, it's a salad, yes, but it's high quality. The vegetables themselves, you can see like green leaved lettuce. The dressing itself looks freshly made. The chicken looks high
salad,
quality.
salad.
It's salad. It's not that cheap crap you buy at McDonald's. No offense to all the people who like McDonald's. I am also guilty of that pleasure. Anyway. And, with that. You're just sitting there enjoying as we move on to the next character. Barbatos.
Barbatos, but yeah.
Barbatos. I'm learning the names, okay?
It's cool. You can just call him Grim if you want.
I'll try. Okay.
Anyway.
Barbatos. Okay. Barbatos, you walk in and you are a bit imposing compared to most of the people walking the streets
I would imagine as much.
in your heavy armor.
With my very large steer horn helmet.
You know, again, some people part for you. You're a bit intimidating. They've never seen you before.
That's fair.
And you walk in, and you said you're looking for an arena?
I'm looking for one of 2 places, either an arena or a craft store.
Okay. Well, for me, let's say we can roll a perception to look around and see if you spot anything, and if that doesn't work, give me an investigation.
I think I'm slightly better with perception, so I'll roll that.
I think I'll go with perception,
with,
boy.
with my +1. That's a 12.
You don't really. I mean, there are some shops, but you don't see any craft stores or anything, and you see nothing like an arena.
That's fine. What looks like the closest thing to a general store?
There is a shop, and then
Okay.
there are those vendors. But the shop itself, it's just a general store about halfway. It's not the greatest, highest tier.
That's fine. I'll check there. I'll go in there to see if they have what I'm looking for.
Okay, and there, as you walk in, how tall is your character?
Let me actually look at my character sheet. He is about 7 foot.
So you kind of have to duck your head a bit and kind of angle your head like some people with horns have to do to just kind of get in.
They're not even my.
They're not your what?
They're not even my real horns. They're decorative. They're on my helmet.
Yes, but you're not removing your helmet now, are you?
I am not.
Okay.
That's part of the mystery.
And you step in, and there's a young woman sitting behind the counter who is short compared to you. She's like
That's fair.
about 5'6", and she looks up at you and she goes, "Oh, welcome. How can I? My, you're big. How can I help you?"
I'm looking for cloth
Well,
for sewing.
oh, what quality?
Barbados kind of just looks through his pouch. I probably need a place to stay for the night. Might need to grab some food. Something cheap, I'd imagine. Oh, shoot. Okay. He puts down 3 gold pieces. Whatever kind of quality this will get me.
Well, it can get you about I mean, you can get quite a bit of burlap, about 30 pounds of burlap, if you want. You can go for 20 pounds of cotton, and if you wanted to go for silks, you'd be able to get about a half a pound of silk.
I think I have a little bit of cotton to work with. I'll go with silk. Silk seems interesting.
Okay, and she walks into the back and she pulls out a measly half pound of silk. It would make a nice scarf.
All right.
And she passes it to you.
Thank you.
Of course. And she takes the 3 gold, putting him in a little drop box under the counter.
Well, now that I have the little materials that I wanted, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of head on out and look for... If there's no arena, I may as well look for some place to get some grub. And maybe a place to rest my head.
Okay. Then you're looking around, I imagine?
Yeah.
As I realized I did a sinful thing and forgot to leave the music.
It's all good.
Shame upon me.
It's okay. It's okay.
Let's get that music going again. Copy. Paste. Have it start again. There we go. So are you looking for somewhere expensive, somewhere cheap?
Whatever place looks like they might have a bed big enough for me.
Well, ironically, as I steer you all towards the exact same place, there is the dancing lady.
That's fine. I guess I'll try my luck there.
Okay. Then as you walk into the dancing lady, you see the same as everyone else. One person kind of has to push a bit past you and to get out as you literally take up the entire doorway.
I probably do.
But you step out and you find the ceilings are high enough for you. It seems very prestigious, like it's meant for all kinds. And there is a place to sit at the bar, about 2 steps from the end, where a woman with white hair is sitting kind of to herself, eating a meal with a glass of water with a pitcher at her side. Everyone else seems to be taken. For now.
All right, fine. I'll sit at that area for a bit.
Okay.
See if it'll accommodate my size.
It does. It holds.
Okay, cool. I don't want to break anything
All right.
because that's gonna go to my. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
that
so I
would
take a
go to
seat.
your bill.
Yeah, probably would. So I take a seat. I guess I'll just wait for something.
All right. You guys take a seat. An elven woman, the same one as before, and the blue and gold clothes, walks up to you. Welcome to the dancing lady. How may I help you?
What do you recommend?
A fine drink and a fine meal.
I have 12 gold, and I'd like to get someplace to sleep too.
You would like some place to sleep? Well, it takes for a moderate meal, as it seems many are asking for today. It will be 1 gold, including the drink, if it's just something simple and humble. As for a room, it is 10 gold per night.
That's fine. Alright. I'll take one of those moderate meals and a room.
That will be 11 gold, please.
Right. Just puts it down.
And she takes it, passing you a room key. And going to get your meal of water and... Again, basically the meal of the day. And she brings back a plate of roasted meats and vegetables and sets down a glass of water for you.
Thanks.
Of course. And Nazari, you now have a very big man sitting about 2 chairs down from you. I just want you to be aware of that.
Hopefully the next town has an arena or something. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to find some other way to get some gold. Crap, where did it all go? Oh, yeah, I remember. Dang it. Not my fault they were so cute. It's not fair, damn it.
Alright, well, so while that ramble's happening, Hanson!
Yes.
Alright, Hanson, you're walking into the great town of Harvest Creek, one of the last. It's a bit on the... getting towards dusk, late afternoon. And you get there. Once again, there are vendors. As you enter, the closer you get to the tower, the nicer the city gets. Is there anything you're looking for as you enter?
I'm looking for a bookstore.
A bookstore?
Yes.
Well, you do see a vendor who is calling out. Well, actually, passive perception or roll me a perception.
All right, here we go. Perception. First perception roll for Hanson.
Don't do a Siri.
Shut the
That's a
fuck
nat 20.
up. Oh, you little
Well, ain't that something?
Well, you're welcome. I'll have to say I am very glad that I was able to take the bad luck for the party. I'll be over here getting ready to roll another character just in case.
I have siphoned all of your natural energy.
Careful,
You can go-
Cam. You may have passed
Something,
over the weak
something.
curse, but you could get it back.
Don't get
I'll
too
be ready for it
confident.
when it happens.
It does not stop at one person. It will continue to go.
See, there's a reason I called my pet otter Will Wheaton, because then he can be the one to take up all of the nat ones.
But you don't have Will Wheaton in this campaign.
I know.
Rest in peace, Will.
Rest in peace, Will Wheaton. He's a nice scarf somewhere. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so with that nat 20, you do see right next to the dancing lady, there is a bookstore. It has a very general name to it, but the sign itself is edged in gold with little gems embedded in it. Just simply called the bookstore. And then you also see a vendor, that same little gnome from before, just calling out, trying to sell books for 5 silver a book.
I'm gonna go to the gnome.
Hi there, welcome to my, again, I almost called it a shop. Darn it. Welcome to my vending stand. How can I help you?
Well, it's whatever you want to call it when it comes to a shop. Do you have any, blank books?
Blank?
Yeah, just nothing in it. Or pieces of parchment, either will do.
I'm afraid I don't carry all of those here. You see, everything here is already covered in ink. But if you care to take a look, by all means, you might find something you find interesting.
What do you carry on terms of history?
Oh, well, someone already bought the Kalimdorian history book, but we do have one book, and she starts flipping through them, so a cloud of dust comes up. You kind of got to struggle not to cough a bit, as she just is, like, impervious to it. She's immune to dust and dust allergies by now. And she just unloads a few books and pulls out this one book. This is the closest to history I have right now, and she presents this book called Myths and Legends of Kalimdor, or blah, blah, blah. Myths and Legends of Kalimdor.
You said 5 silver, correct?
Correct!
I'm gonna go ahead and flip a gold piece over her way. Keep the change.
Thank you so much.
I will happily take the book. Myths and Legends of Kalimdor?
Mm-hmm. And then she kind of looks up.
It's getting, dark. I should probably close up shop.
And she starts putting her books away as, like, all the other vendors are starting to close down their shops, too.
Alright.
And
You
then
have a good
she
night,
died.
ma'am.
Connect is a bitch.
Oof.
So you tell her goodbye?
Yes.
Well, have a good day. Hope you find a good place to rest.
You two, don't walk out in the middle of the night. Bad people tend to come out around those kinds of hours.
That sounds
Oh,
ominous.
well,
So do you buy your book? Do you still want to go to the bookshop?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a run over by the bookshop.
Okay, you go into the bookshop, and there's an older man. He's half elven with a bit of a beard, growing his brown hair, but it's starting to gray a little bit. And his hair is like, it's there, but it's like my dad's hair cam. You know, it's there, but you can still see the top of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he looks
Shading
over at
do
you.
have?
Welcome to the bookstore. How can I help you?
Yes, I was hoping to look for either a blank book or some pieces of parchment.
Well, I do have both. High quality or low quality?
Somewhere in between if you have it, but if you don't, on the lower side.
In between, how big a book are you looking for? 25 pages, 50 pages, 100?
50.
50? Well, if you're looking for moderate quality, it's the richer side of town, I'm afraid. So you're going to be looking at about 3 gold for a blank book.
And how much for the parchment?
For about... It's going to be 5 silver per 10 pages.
I'll take 20 pages of parchment then, and I put 2 gold down.
Alright. And he'll take the gold, and he walks over, and he counts out the pages for you. Mark down, you have 20 blank pages.
Nice.
Do you need ink? A quill?
Oh, I already have a bottle and a quill.
Very well. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That'll be it. Are there any relatively nice places to stay?
Well, there is the Dancing Lady, but that's on the pricier side. If you're looking for somewhere generally cheap, I'll try the Rabbit's Den.
I guess I'll try the Rabbit's Den then.
It's on the south side of town. Sorry, the north side of town. It's a bit small, it's between an alley, but they're nice enough folks. Not as prestigious as the center of the city, but you get a good meal out of it.
Oh, I'd absolutely love to meet these people.
Alright.
Thank you for the directions.
No
You have a good
problem.
night, sir.
You too. Okay. So, do you head towards the Rabbit's Den, or do you head to the Dancing Lady?
I head to the Rabbit's Den.
Alright, give me a survival with advantage since you got directions.
Did you roll yourself, or did you roll some dice?
Well, he has this new fancy dice tray that I absolutely love and want to steal that's really soft on one side.
Well, I'm absolutely loving it because that's a 15.
Holy
Then
shit!
that's a nat 20.
What if it was your goddamn dice tray that was cursed?
I don't know, but the other one was a nat 20.
Yeah, you find it. You go to like a side, about almost to the very far side, to the point that you're like, did that guy lie to me? Then you spot it. Between 2 alleys, this very thin alley that a big man would struggle to get through. There's a little door. When you finally see the Rabbit's Den, you're like, I could have walked right by that. It looks like a house. There's a small door, and above it, it's an old wood carved sign. It looks like 2 rabbits just snuggling together, with very handcrafted carved writing of the Rabbit's Den.
Nice little small place, and I'll go inside.
Okay. So you walk inside, you open the door. There's a little, ring of a bell as you just open this door, and you already hit with the smell of home cooking just hitting you full on as you step in, and you see an older woman, an older half-elven woman, just sitting. She has 2 buns in her graying hair, just sitting. It almost looks ironically like rabbit's ears. And she's sitting, kind of not really paying attention, but she kind of snaps to it and goes,
Oh, well, hello. Welcome to the Rabbit's Den.
Hi, how are you?
I could be better. How can I help you?
Well, I heard you had a fantastic meal and a great place to stay, so I thought I'd stop by.
Oh, how kind of you. We don't often get customers.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Oh, is it like location, or is it places like that Dancing Lady?
Many people go to the Dancing Lady because it's much more prestigious than our own humble inn.
Well, sometimes you'll find the best people in hole-in-the-wall spots.
Glad to see some people still remember that.
Now I feel like a dick.
You're not the only one.
Siri tried to find it, but Siri rolled a natural 1.
Siri's character's probably gonna sleep on the streets because she can't even afford a room at that other place. Siri's gonna be looking for a different place to sleep.
So she'll probably find it.
I can.
You all start out with 15 gold, so be careful how you manage. Yep.
Well,
Only 15? Alright.
Well, would you like a room? It includes meal.
Absolutely, I would love one. You seem like a very well-run establishment.
Of course, that'll just be a simple 5 coppers, please.
I feel like everyone who's like planning on buying a room and buying a meal is just like, because
I
of
mean,
the price difference.
I'd use 25 gold. Yeah. Because an archaeologist is an actual job.
Glad
Well,
here's a job too. I just wasted all my money on other stuff.
Yeah.
You
Makes
said
sense.
you didn't get a lot of guests around here?
No, we're a bit on the small side, and we aren't the most prestigious when it comes to, unfortunately, customer service.
He's gonna take out a gold coin. He's gonna pop it off the desk. Here. For my order and to count from what the rich stole from you.
How kind of you. Supper will be at 6. It's cooking right now.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Of course.
please enjoy your stay. And she passes over an old, slightly rusted key.
You'll be upstairs on the far room to the left.
All right, thank you so much. And I bow politely, and
Do you, like, look around and actually look at this inn?
I'm gonna take in the sights.
It's quite literally a home that was converted into an inn. There's a dining room area / living room area. Looks like a part of it was like refurbished for a counter space for keys, and there's a back kitchen. You can see there's only 4 rooms to this inn. There's 2 on top and 2 on bottom. And it very much smells like a home rather than an inn. And there's a little fireplace, places to sit. There's only 1 table, and it's a large family table.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit by the fireplace and pop out the quill and ink and a piece of parchment and just start writing some notes.
Okay. Alright. Then we'll pause on you for a moment. Well, actually, no, we'll get to the meal point with you because everyone else is already eating. And not even 30 minutes later, you see, like, a younger half-elf male and a younger half-elven woman both walk out. And a smaller half-elven boy, looks to be about 7. And they're starting to set the table, setting a place for them, their grandmother, who's the woman who helped you, a place for you, and then they kind of put an empty plate on another place. You can roll an insight on this family if you want, as they put that
Absolutely.
empty plate down.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, did I just hear that natural 1?
That's a natural 2!
Oh!
Even worse.
Oof, right on the cusp of you failed.
You failed, but you didn't even fail spectacularly. You just YouTube video. Thinks about swearing. Stops herself.
I mean, if you swear, I can just blurt it out. Like, if it's too much access swearing, like, too much. If you're swearing in character, I won't count it, you know? Not like Critical Role does, you know? Okay, so, with that, you don't get much. They seem solemn, but that's all you can get. As they settle down, and the grandmother sits at the head of the table. There's a place for you. On the right side of the grandmother, as the family sits on the left side. And the grandmother looks at you.
Would you like to join us? Supper's ready.
Oh yes, absolutely. I'm sorry, just whenever I get started writing something, I typically get involved with it.
Of course, dear. We all get like that in our younger days.
This woman is precious, and I will protect her with my life.
You're not even there, and you decide this.
I can see
I'm
the tragedy coming from 1,000 miles away.
So, do you go over?
Yes.
Alright, you go over and you sit, and you can see what a spread. There is freshly baked bread, there are casseroles, it looks like there's some roasted chicken. There is like some fresh butter laid out. It really looks like a home-cooked meal. Something adventurers don't get often. There's a bit of like steamed vegetables. Just the likes, and they're already piling up their plates, and the grandmother looks at you. Please eat as much as you like.
Oh yes, absolutely. And this looks amazing. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. We have what the dancing lady doesn't. Love.
Damn it!
Oh!
And clearly, despite they might look better, but in every other sense of the word, they're an inferior establishment.
That's kind of you to say.
And when you eat, oh my god, the food's amazing. It's quite it is a home cooked meal. There was more put into this than there seems. It's not like restaurant food where they're just making it because they have to. This is quite literally a family meal, and you almost feel like part of this family as you eat with them. A little bit of conversation, but still they're a bit solemn. The brother kind of looking over at the empty plate that was never filled. Before looking down and just kind of picking at his food.
Is everything all right?
Oh. We're missing someone. That's all. My granddaughter. She went off somewhere. We haven't been able to find her. She hasn't come home. She's been gone for about a day now.
That sounds gut-wrenching. I can't even think how to feel my family. Yes, but
we can only pray she comes home. We don't have the coin to set up a search party for her. The guards are more focused on protecting the town than searching for a lost child. And no adventurer wants to aid a poor family. Not that we've seen.
You're killing me, Tundra. You are killing me.
Die.
what does she look like?
Oh, she's a young, half-elven girl. She went missing in a blue dress with little rabbits on it. With little blue rabbit ribbons in her hair. She was playing on the streets near the northern gates, last I heard. But besides that, we haven't heard much from her.
I checked my notes to get the name for you real quick.
Her name's
Look for it.
Ilera.
Ilera.
All right. It was one letter off.
Cry.
You said the northern, right?
Yes.
Well, I don't have any other plans tomorrow. If I see her, I'll tell her to come home.
Thank you so much. The longer she's away, the more worried we get.
And with that, the family goes back to eating. And I heard that vigorous note-taking.
Yes.
Okay. And, with that, you already have your room. We'll go back to the others and see how they struggle.
Fuck right off.
Suffer.
I love all of you. Alright. So, we'll start at the top again. Dylan. Your meal's over. It's getting to nighttime. What do you do?
He just takes a yawn and just looks around. He finally closes his book. Ow, that was uneventful. Yeah. Hey, you big guy! I didn't see you when you came in here.
You talking to me?
Yeah?
You got really far away from Rick and Mike all of a sudden.
Me or him?
Him.
No, I'm right here.
Okay.
I didn't see you when you entered. How'd I miss you?
You trying to pick a fight?
No. Not yet. What's your name?
Barbados.
There's some reason you're dressed up the way you are?
I'm a gladiator.
Oh, you're one of those people who fight for fun and entertainment.
Yeah, for fun.
Hey, I always had a question. Are those matches rigged?
No. It's real blood. And people really die.
Do they? I always wanted to know that.
Why would you think they're rigged?
He just shrugs. I don't know. Makes sense for people to, have the crowd favorite always win or always come out on top. Keeps the people coming back for more.
The fights I've been in aren't rigged.
Alright. Cool. Oh shit, it's almost nighttime. We need to find a place to sleep.
Good luck with that.
Maybe.
But it is getting late, I guess. Barbados finishes up his meal and is probably going to start, heading up to see what his accommodations are.
Okay, if you finish your meal,
Now-
you head up. When you open the door, you're on the second floor. You're about room 138. As you walk in, you see it's a large room, large enough for you. And the bed, it's queen size. It will fit you quite easily. There's a little bathroom, more on the large side actually, off to the side, with soaps, shampoos, oils, and whatnot, just there for you to use at your leisure.
Finally.
Soft towels.
Alone. Which means I can do what I want to do. Barbados is going to pull out his little sewing kit.
Okay.
And the half pound of silk that he got from today.
Mhm.
And he's going to start making... He's going to try making something... He's going to try making, a shawl at the moment.
A shawl.
Yeah.
Alright, then roll me a D20 plus your proficiency, and we'll say your dex.
My dex? Okay. Alright.
Or your wisdom, since,
That's a 22.
you make that shawl.
Right. See, gotta be careful. Very careful.
And you'd use up, to make the shawl, you'd use up the entirety of the silk.
That's fine.
But you
It's
made
not
a
for
nice
me
shawl.
It's not for me anyway.
Okay. Then, you're already in bed. We're going back to Dylan. What are you doing?
Dan's just looking for stuff that's out of the ordinary.
I mean, you can give me a perception check.
Yeah. I'm giving you one. That's 24.
A 24? You see, a few peculiar people. You see, again, that couple that seems to be a drow and a human just sitting together. Small words spread between them, a few laughs, a few smiles, as they're both just enjoying each other's company. You see a lone woman who's sitting at the very end. In fact, since you moved over to the Gladiator, about 3 seats from you now.
Ah. And you said she had those weird horns behind her ears, right, Siri?
I did.
Yeah,
she looks like an
does.
elf, but she has from behind her ears, she has antlers, which are not tiefling-like.
He's just gonna walk up to her and just stare, and he's like rubbing his chin. He's like, "Are those real?"
Just looks at him, blinks really slowly, picks up her tankard of water. Yes.
I like the water in the shell, please.
Can I touch them?
No!
Darn! Oh.
She looks genuinely offended.
Yeah, he's like, he just snaps fingers. Ah, damn. Oh, couldn't hurt in asking. So where are they?
They're... Oh my god, this town is full of idiots. They're antlers.
Yeah, no, duh. But how'd you get them?
I was born with them?
And how does that happen? Was one of your parents like an elk? Were they a fake creature?
Oh my
I've
god.
always wanted to see a fake creature.
She takes her head and she just pulls it. She like works it over her horns. So
And big
it's so
flashing
obvious
letters
she's-
for all people who are not within this scene. Introvert flashes above Siri's character.
What's your name? He just sits down next to her.
She like grabs the underside of her chair and just goes away from him.
So yes, as you do that, people kind of look over and then go, okay.
Nazari.
Cool. That sounds foreign. I don't know. I spent most of my last few months underground.
Maybe you should have stayed there.
What?
Nothing.
Ah, cool. My name's Dylan.
She looks at his hand.
He didn't.
You know, she looks at his hands like, are you gonna do that thing which you weird people do and offer hands or no? Like, she's just waiting for him to offer a hand.
Oh, you want a handshake? Here.
No, I don't want to touch you, no
No,
thanks.
come on. Come on.
Oh, I'm enjoying this.
She takes out a napkin, wipes off his hand, and then shakes it and then pulls her hand away.
Ah, guess you could tell that there was a bunch of soot there. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten without washing my hands first. Ah, a little coal in the system never hurt anyone.
It's hurt a lot of people, actually.
Really? Huh. You would have thought there would have been something in the news about it.
Can I help you?
Why'd I come here?
That is a good question.
That's the question of the
Why
session.
did you come here?
Oh yeah, I was
Me.
gonna ask. You know any place where we can? Any place that's a little bit cheaper to rest?
You know, if I did, I probably wouldn't be here. And actually, speaking of which, she like puts her plate, finishes her drink. I'm actually gonna go look for one.
And refills your water skin, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I got an idea. I'll follow you.
Chaos, are you leaning back
Right.
against away from your mic?
No. Yeah, I was fixing something in the back. He just said he just hit his hand against his fist. He's like, "Oh, we could both search one."
No, unless you search one way and I search exactly the opposite.
Yeah, we could cover more ground that way. Wow, we could also cover
Excellent!
more
What a
ground.
great idea. Okay, bye.
She just used. Okay, everyone, introducing the nope cantrip. Siri just used it masterfully as she walks the opposite way of where you intend to go.
That's fair.
She's gonna look for a place.
Okay.
Can I roll?
Yeah, give me. I'll say this time since you're actually looking. Well, you're not searching for specific. You're just looking around. Yes.
She's looking for a smaller place to rest.
Give me a perception check to see if you spot anywhere.
Oh. Can I fucking roll a different dice?
Did you roll in that one?
Yes. Can I
I
roll
rolled
a
a nat
different dice,
20.
please? Please let me roll a different dice. This is not fair.
Okay.
That dice is...
Roll a
Just
different
finds the same
dice
one I
as
found.
Sirius Dice Trail grows bigger. What's that, 2 dice now, Sirius?
No. I rolled the same dice.
You fool!
That's your fault.
You absolute
your
mad
fault.
lad.
I gave it another chance.
You
That was
dumbass!
Okay, so you said perception?
Mhm.
That's 24.
Okay, well, so someone rolled a nat 20, so guess who finds the rabbit's den first?
Have fun with that. She'll sleep on the fucking floor.
Oh, hi! I see you!
Well, he gets there before you do, Siri, so you don't know he's there.
Oh no!
So, Dylan, as you go off one way, you eventually go to the outskirts, and walking around, you eventually find, in the alleyway, just a little door with a little sign of 2 rabbits cuddling above it called the Rabbit's Den.
Oh, that looks so cute.
And it's been a
Walks
few
in.
hours. Dinner time's over. So you walk in?
Yeah.
It looks like you just walked into a home. And there's an older woman. Again, older half-elf woman, a bit on the chubby side with, like, little bunny ear buns. And she looks over at you. Welcome to the Rabbit's Den. My, we're popular today. How may I help you?
Huh? Oh, I'm just looking for a room.
It will be 5 copper for a room.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, I've got to go find my friend, because I think we were supposed to look for a room. So I'll just take 2 rooms, and he hands 1 gold.
Would you like your change?
No. I'm fine. Sure.
Okay, then she takes that, and since you asked for 2 rooms, she passes 2 keys over to you. They're a bit rusted.
Nice
And
silver,
she
right?
also gives you 9 silver back.
2 keys. Ah, nice.
One
His
room
pockets
is
full.
up top, the other one's on the bottom.
Okay. I'll ask her which one she wants.
Very well.
This place looks nice.
Thank you. It was our home, and we decided to convert it into a business.
Ah, yeah, that sounds nice. You know, if you got something laying around, might as well put it to good use, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna walk around and explore a little bit more.
And you can see, like, if you look into the kitchen area, there's a small half-elven kid and a half-elven man and a woman working on dishes. They seem to be cleaning up after supper.
Hmm.
And if you look at the table, there's still a completely untouched plate there. Haven't been disturbed, still has his cutlery beside it.
What's with the extra plate?
To remember one who is currently lost and hope she can come back. My granddaughter's missing.
Ah! thought it was your mom or some kind of ghost thing, you know?
No, I hope not.
Ah. Well, your daughter's lost. Any idea where she went?
Granddaughter is,
Granddaughter.
she went
My bad.
missing by the north gate, I'm afraid, and she's yet to come home.
Ah, cool. I'll visit. I can drop by the north gate. I need to go sell some stuff anyways across the street later on. Probably can make my way up there.
Very well. I will not say no. We already have one who said he would look for her.
Oh, really? Cool. Maybe I can go with him. More the merrier is what I always say.
Perhaps.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna walk off.
Gonna go
You
find.
go check the rooms.
Go check the rooms.
Yeah, no, wait. He's gonna go find. Yeah, he's gonna have to go find her. Oh, it's gonna be great. Where is Nazareth? Tell me, D20. Where is she?
Yeah, roll that survival.
Survive.
Well, survival or investigation, whatever
hell.
you prefer.
This is
22.
22. You find her!
Nazareth!
As she literally turns the corner and just spots the sign as soon as you step out and you see her.
No. She turns and starts to leave as if she didn't see or hear him.
He just he dashes after her. Nazari, wait up!
She pauses
I know
and
what
does
it
the
looks
thing
like,
where you slowly
but it's not a
turn.
pet shop. It's not a pet shop. It's actually a hotel. I mean, a place we could stay. Top or bottom, what do you want?
Oh my god!
Judging from the stick ring, I'm not the only one who thought that.
She looks at him. She turns around and starts to walk away.
Do you want the top room or the bottom room? Come on, I bought us 2 rooms already.
She pauses, turns around. I will take the top room. How much was it?
It was 5 copper.
Could I please give you the change for it?
What? Nah, we're cool. We're friends. He hands her a key.
She grimaces when he says that. She looks at the key. What's the key made out of?
It's an iron rusted key.
She takes a napkin out, puts it over the key, picks it out with gloved hands.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. She starts to walk towards the rabbit's den.
He just follows behind her.
So as you walk into the rabbit's den, the old, half-elven rabbit-like woman looks up at you.
Welcome to the rabbit's den. Oh,
Found her.
is this your friend?
Yeah.
Well, welcome. Your acquaintance or friend, whoever he may be, already bought you a room.
How kind of him.
Indeed.
He just has like a big dopey smile.
If you're both hungry, we do have a little bit of food left over.
Nah, I ate up pretty well, but thanks.
No, thank you. Though I really do appreciate it. Where is the top room?
Your room will be the one just in front of the stairs on the very top, dear.
Thank you.
Of course.
And my room is an entire floor below.
Yeah, your room... She looks at you, Dylan, and she says,
Your room is the one on this floor on the right by the fireplace.
She looks at him. Shit. Thank you for buying me a room. If there's anything I can do for you, I am in your debt. Please, though, make the request after I have tranced. And if
No
you
problem.
ask for something outrageous, I will stab you. And she turns and leaves.
She's nice. He looks over at the old lady.
Kind hearts are hidden under hard shells, dear.
I have no idea what that means. He walks off.
Alright! Strong start. Strong start.
Sorry, we're going strong, guys. This is a great first session.
I'd like to quote that really quick, bottom or top.
Oh my god, I just wanna fuck with her one more time. Can I like hit a broom underneath her? Hey!
Your room, unfortunately, is not underneath our room.
Yeah.
Oh no! He knocks on the other guy's room.
Like a child.
Yeah, sure, he actually does knock on the other guy's room because he's in the right room. Going back to names real quick. Hey,
Hanson.
Hanson, you're settling down to sleep and you hear a and then it hits a little harder and it goes bonk, bonk, bonk. And you just hear, hey. From your floor.
To put my normal clothes back on. Put the mask back on.
No, you're just gonna say, hey, are you the guy that's looking for the lady in the north?
Oh, you actually, I didn't have to get out of bed to answer that. Yes!
So,
I'm gonna come with you!
Nazari, you hear all this because those walls are thin.
You guys here.
Natalie, is that you?
She's just banging her
all
head.
three of us can go together then. That'll be great.
Yes, three is perfect company.
I like company.
If I go with you, will this repay my debt?
Huh? I mean, yeah, sure. I guess. I didn't know you were in
All
debt.
right, great. I will go.
Cool.
Fantastic. So we have three now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right. So, Anne, your character.
Yes.
Okay. Amasha. Amasha.
Amasha.
Amasha. Okay, got it.
I'm a she, I'm a shoot, I'm a rush, I'm a shot.
I can do names, guys. I can comment correctly. Amasha. It's getting late, and you and Lorian have been enjoying the music, the dancing lady, for a while now. And it's getting later, and he kind of gives a yawn. He was very excited throughout the day, just bouncy, and it's starting to wear on him like the puppy is. Well, where should we rest? Would you like to sleep here, or find somewhere else to sleep?
Well, let's check the prices here. Considering this is pretty expensive.
Okay, do you call the elven woman over?
Yes, I do.
The elven woman walks over. Yes, how may I help you?
How much is one room here?
For one room, it is 10 gold a night.
10 gold.
Indeed.
I look over at Lorraine. Let's try to find somewhere else. That's a bit pricey, isn't it?
Yeah. We have gold, but it's best to use it on the road than, no offense, fine woman. Here. Kinda gives him the stink eye, he's like,
Finger guns.
he kind of like holds on to you a bit more, like, ah!
Anyways. Let's get going. Thank you for the meal. As
Of course.
he goes back as she walks out.
He walks with you.
Alright.
Where should we go?
Well, what else is there?
I'm sure we can
Perception?
find... Yeah, perception. He'll give you the help action. Roll with advantage.
Yay.
Who needs an animal companion when you have a husband?
I love that I was thinking it and then you said it.
That's a 20. That's a 25.
After a little bit of walking, you guys get onto the northern side of the town, and you see in this little alleyway a small door and a little carved sign of two rabbits snuggling, and it's titled The Rabbit's Den.
Well, this kind of reminds me of our kind of reminds me of home. Should we
Shall
check
we
it
go?
out?
Of course, let's go. Could be a new adventure.
She walks inside.
And he walks after, and you see again that rabbit-like half-elven woman just sitting there. You hear kind of her yelling off to the side, something about helping and repaying debts. But right now, you just see this half-elven older woman. Welcome to the Rabbit's Den. A little bit of yelling. The young. How can I help you?
We're looking for a room to stay.
Of course. Looks at the two of you. Shared or separate?
Shared, please.
Very well. That will be 5 copper a room.
All right. 5 copper. That's definitely a lot better. As she takes out 1 gold piece.
Would you like your change?
Actually, no thanks. You can keep it.
You're quite generous, thank you. And she drops it into an old rusty box. A little bit of jingle of coins in there, not much. And she slides over a rusty iron key. Top floor on the far left. It's 1 bedroom, I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. Thank you very much. As she takes the key, grabs Lorion's arm, gives a kiss on the cheek, and then heads upstairs.
He returns the affection, quickly kissing your cheek as well as he lets you lead him up, and you go to the top room. And keep in mind, these are your room setups, guys. It literally looks like a bedroom. They're quilted, knitted blankets.
Aww.
It
Damn it.
smells like a home.
I'm out of gold and I didn't get to go to the cute place. Damn it.
Like, some look like they were
Whatever, I have my-
crocheted or knitted together. Other looks like they were stitched together, like just little patchwork quilts. Enough to keep
Fuck it,
you
I might be
warm.
staying there, but I'm going there eventually. I have to learn from this old lady.
Sensei.
Amasha just looks around. Oh my gosh, this is so adorable.
It's a humble establishment. Nice break from the tavern before.
Very much. I actually prefer this kind of things.
Then we'll go here from now on when we come visit Harvest Creek.
Sounds good. As she takes out her notebook and starts writing in it.
And there is a little desk. Kind of rickety, kind of old. There's like some scratch marks in it from people who've sat and written on it before.
I go and sit on it, start taking out a notebook, and then I take out, I'm gonna take out the history book that I bought earlier and just
Okay.
start reading it.
It's literally telling you about the history of Kalimdor. You can give me an intelligence check to see what you pick up this time when you read it.
Alright, give me a quick sec.
I hope you're taking notes.
I am taking notes.
Alright.
Quick second, I apologize. Need to know how the frick to spell this name. Alright.
Do you need me to send you Kalimdor?
No, I got it. I got
Okay.
it. Alright. Let's roll, shall we? Hello, Unnat 20!
It tells you basically how Kalimdor started. Kalimdor is a kingdom, but it started out as various tribes that lived on these rich, rich lands. That eventually, due to the threat of war and control from the other kingdoms, they merged as part of Fezrinth, kind of traveled down into one single kingdom that was a part of Fezrinth. Because you rolled really high, get ready for this history lesson. And eventually they decided to become their own country, which resulted in, unfortunately, what was called the 6-Year War, which resulted in Kalimdor becoming the kingdom it is now. Over time, it became one of agricultural kingdom that gets a lot of its riches from wines, from just imports, exports, trade, mostly, as well as they have what might really stand out to you is they have currently the most powerful navy in the entire world at this current moment in time that is known. And is also known for their assassins, the assassins of Kalimdor, who work under the crown, but in the same way they don't. And you also learn about the 100-Year War that took place a few centuries after the 6-Year War between Fezrinth and Kalimdor, which was a bloody long war that in the end resulted in them being at odds and almost a stalemate because no one truly won.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Huh. Fascinating.
What's fascinating?
This kingdom.
What about it?
Well, according to this, it used to be a bunch of various tribes that decided to become one kingdom after many threats of wars and control from other places.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There's also something about a 6-Year War that kind of made it bit more of a power. Made it more powerful in kind of what it is today. Not to mention, it's known for wines, its trade, having the most powerful navy in the world, at least from what we know, and even its assassins.
Really?
And then you have the 100-Year War with Kalimdor and Fezrin, which ended in a stalemate. Small king able to hold itself against the kingdom of magic. Gotta say, this place definitely has a lot of power behind it.
Well, if they have a powerful navy, maybe it's because they controlled the oceans. Assuming.
Very much. That could be the case. Human still. Huh. Gonna have to read this again. Very interesting.
What's catching your eye the most?
Right now, what it's known for. Quite an interesting variety, wouldn't you say? I mean, it's known for alcoholic beverages and trade, but then you also have some very powerful beings, well, powerful people who are part of this.
An intimidating military if you go to certain points, I would suppose. And as it's going on, you still hear that yelling, by the way, of
Good
deaths,
night!
lost children. They yell good nights and whatnot. I imagine you get a groan from someone.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm Dylan.
Oh my god.
He's just saying that to the person who lives above him.
You can call me Hanson. Either
Because it sounds cooler.
a single teardrop goes down Hanson's face.
Wait, call him what because it's cooler?
I'm gonna call him the Count
The
because it
Count.
sounds cooler.
Oh, Hanson. You need a hug.
It's a very sad version of Bop starts playing.
Okay. And so you all settle down, and really when you all settle down in the beds, it's literally like sitting in not some prestigious inn's bed.
Yeah.
As the mattresses are well worn, they hold you nicely. Not because they're expensive, but just because they've been used so often. They
Tandy.
conform. Yes.
No.
No, it's not that loud.
What?
Tandy.
What?
What are the mattresses made out of?
The mattresses?
Yes.
Cotton?
What are, like, what kind of wood's in that room?
Oak.
Okay, she's okay. She's happy.
It's like oak and pine. It's generic woods. Don't worry.
No. I'm not worried. She's just,
Happy.
I'm making this a thing. She's a germaphobe.
You.
Alright. So you all get your rest. Next day, you're all woken up with the smell of breakfast.
Falls out of bed. Oh. Ow.
Biscuits, butter, bacon, milk, sausage is being cooked, eggs, just coffee. It's all filling just the entirety of this inn/home.
I heard the C word. I'm going.
Anyone else getting up?
Yeah,
Yep. Heading down.
Yes.
I'm getting up and I'm heading down.
Ryan, who's just laying with you, being a being that trances, he heads down with you.
I feel like my character, she trances, is already up.
Okay. She'd be up and like maybe waiting.
Yeah, she'd be just reading a
Yeah.
book or something.
Then do you
She
step
promised
up?
to go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
And again, there'd just be one table, and they're already setting the table and putting like there's enough places there for all of you, including that one place where they set again an empty plate. And they just lay out this spread of food. There's like a thing of coffee, and it looks like they're willing to make more if we drink it all. And with that,
Nice.
you all sit down. The grandmother sits at the head of the table. You all find your places. The family sitting on the left side of the grandmother.
She accidentally sits between I'm just what's his name?
Dylan?
Yeah. No, the couple and
Uh-huh.
Orion, and I can't remember your name. It'll take me
Amasha.
some time. Say it one more time.
Amasha.
Amasha. Okay, cool. She accidentally somehow sits between them, trying to get away from Dylan.
Lorian and you sit between Lorian and Amasha.
Mm-hmm.
So you find yourself sitting between a human and a drow. The drow is kind of like, scratching his cheek like, I wanted to sit next to her.
Masha
rubbing his
kind of looks
hand.
over, sees that she's reading. Can I see the cover of the? Am I able to see the cover of the book?
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
Well, give me a perception check.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. That's a 19.
Okay, you see, it's a black covered book with what looks like pressed into it a head of a gold. Like no, it's more of a. Hold on. It's a leather bound book that has like black leather pressed into it, and where the eye of what looks like this black like head of a stag is pressed in, there's a golden eye. If you're trying to read it, you don't understand the language.
Dylan just kind of looks over. Hey, where'd you get that?
What are you reading right there? If you don't mind me asking.
It's a diary.
Oh.
Oh, like this one. He pulls out his.
Just puts her book back in her bag.
Do you look at the book?
Wait,
Nazari, do you look at the book that he's presenting?
Yes, she does.
You've seen that symbol before. You know that symbol.
I guess we're putting our books away then. He just puts his back to his chest.
She motions for him to give her the book.
What? No, I found it.
Oh, I was going to give it back. I just wanted to see it up close.
Yeah, he just brings it up there. Here.
She tries to take it.
He just pushes her hand down. Is this sleight of hand contest?
I'm not trying to steal it. She literally just wants to open and read it through.
Yeah. Alright, he hands it to her.
Okay.
He looks through it.
You can read this book, my friend.
Woo!
And you very much know what it's talking about. You're well.
She skimmed
Read
through.
the gibberish?
I can.
Nice. What's it say?
What does it say, Dundee?
The question is, do you want me to pop into a private chat and tell you, or do you want me to tell you in front of everyone?
I want the private.
Alright, then let's hop down to shh real quick.
Okay, shh.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
It's a book about Navalon, about his history, about how he became what he was, about how he created the Shadow Realm, the Shadow Elves, about who he is and what he does, what's he the god of, how he became this way.
So it's pretty much the same thing that she has.
Mm-hmm. With a bit more prestige to it. It's a bit older, and and it has some mentions of his conquering of the Chained God. Unlike your book.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You saw the backstory I gave, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So
Let's go back.
Yep.
How do you like to?
Alright.
Cool. Secrets have been given. Mhm.
Nice. What's it say?
It's not much important.
That doesn't make sense. Alright.
It's just stories of a god.
A god?
See, when you said that it's not important, and then you said immediately something incredibly fun.
It's honestly nothing important. They're just tales about, well, my god. He's not a well-worshipped one.
Ah,
He's not popular.
cool.
That's all.
We found a hipster god. Takes the book.
If you don't mind me asking, who is your god?
He twirls a bit. It's Navalon. He's not in any books. You wouldn't have been able to find him.
Amash immediately takes out her notebook, and starts writing down in it.
Oh, God.
He's just looking around. He's just looking around, and he sees Hanson. You must be the Count, right? As he looks at him in his full outfit.
Yes, you are.
Tundi.
Yes.
Can I, just so I don't feel like like Barbados is just dicking around in the friggin' dancing lady, can I make a survival or a perception check to try to make my way over there because he's probably
I
curious
want to be
about
part of the cool club.
I want
yes,
to. I want to
you
be
can
part of the fun.
Yes, you can be part of the.
I want to. I want to interact.
Yes, you can be
What?
part
The
of the
party's
cool club.
actually
Roll me. That's
The
what your
plot
party
is
name is
over
called
here.
now, the Cool Club. It is now canon. No, continuing. Oh yeah, you can give me a quick survival, real quick.
You got it. I'm gonna roll with
We're
you.
the cuddling bunnies.
That's
Careful, this is on YouTube, guys. Do you want that name?
that's
Food?
that's a big 17.
You eventually
I
find
wouldn't
it.
mind it.
Okay.
It's a bit hard for you to
so
fit through the door. It's on the smaller side.
I imagine it is. I'm just gonna knock on the door with one of my fingers.
Okay. The old woman looks over at the door, and then looks over, and her son gets up, the older half-elven gentleman, and he walks over and he opens the door and goes, can we help you?
You have breakfast?
We do.
May I have some? I have money.
It comes with a room.
I don't need a room. I just woke up. But breakfast would be nice.
1 copper, please.
You know what? I'll find more gold. Just gives him the whole gold piece.
Please join. Come on in.
My apologies if I knock anything over.
You step in. It looks like home. You see what everyone else sees.
Yeah.
It's not entirely apparent, but there's like little blush marks underneath his helmet. The place is cute. Damn it. I've made a huge mistake or a great discovery.
And there is a place, and the old woman kind of looks at you and goes,
Bring out grandfather's chair.
the guy nods, walks over, pulls the chair out of one of the places that's right next to the empty plate, and he comes back with this heavy-duty, like, hickory chair and sets it down. Please, sit. And he goes to
Thank
sit
you.
back down.
I'm going to be as dainty and delicate as I can as I sit down.
It holds.
Okay.
And a
good.
plate and some cutlery set before you.
Thank you for the meal.
Yeah.
And
He looks over at Hanson and says that his outfit looks really, really cool. Wow. How'd you get that? Is it
Well,
like
it's
part of your
more-
performance?
This is what I wear during a performance, and I got this from the place that educated me on how to perform.
So you're a
From your
bard.
school. Oh, hi, Barbados!
Oh, you're here too.
Yeah. Cool.
Wait, so you all know each other?
No.
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 I've only
Wait, then
talked to that one once.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently he's talked to everyone. You get around, don't you?
I like to think I do. I haven't talked to her. Hi!
Hi.
He holds out his hand to shake, and he holds out his other hand to shake the drow. Hi! He's crisscross.
Hi. He just
arm
like
shakes.
grabs the hand and just shakes it vigorously before letting go.
She timidly shakes. Hi.
Name's Dylan.
Lorian.
Nice.
Amasha.
Cool.
My character takes out a little book and starts to write things down. It's a different one. It's like a tiny, tiny little notebook.
Ah, notepad.
Oh. You keep down notes too.
I write down
Usually
people's names.
I usually write down stuff, but only when I'm on the expedites, you know.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, what's your name since, you know, we seem to be trying to get along.
He just takes his coffee.
Never mind.
Dylan. Yeah, just Dylan.
She starts writing it down in her notebook, and a blank piece of on a blank sheet, blank page.
He takes out his notebook. I don't want to feel left out, and he just starts signing. And he slides it over to Barbados.
What do you want me to do with this?
He just puts it in the tactile game.
Oh.
Oh, hold on, guys. The connection's being blah. Okay, there, guys. Continue.
She looks over at the man with with all the armor. Barbados, right?
Barbados Grim.
All right. She writes it down.
Oh, we're doing last names. Mine's Ironheart.
You made a foolish mistake. Puts a circle in the middle.
He writes down Dylan Ironheart.
Dylan Ironheart. Looks over. She looks over at the count. Your name?
I'm Hanson Elbega. You can call me Hanson or Hanson Elbega, or the Count is a stage name.
Ah, okay. Hanson, age name. All right.
He just drops an X. He's got no thought process behind it, you know.
She looks over at Nazari. And yours?
Nazari. Just Nazari.
Just Nazari. He writes that down.
Why does that
weird
face
last
fall from
name.
here? I hurt my face. My face literally hurts, and that wasn't even me.
Just is
She
such
writes
a
it down?
weird first name, but that's really unique.
It's a really pretty name. Nazari. Rolls off the tongue really well.
I feel a sneeze coming on.
Gesundheit.
Hey!
Amasha?
Yes. Amasha Riverstone. I mean, Amasha Laverne.
Not quite yet. And,
Sorry.
What are both of those?
Amasha Laverne. Lavergne.
What was that other one?
that's from me. We're engaged. My name is Lorian Rivenstone. I almost said Stone. Rivenstorm.
Rivenstorm.
What is up with this city? Everything's so damn cute.
What?
Good to know.
He just looks up at him.
He's just muttering to himself that.
Oh. No, yeah, but he doesn't understand what you're saying, so he's just like, what?
Masha's face is just like, it's just blushing hard at this point.
Damn it!
Okay.
Dylan's lost.
Oh, poor Dylan.
Yep.
Don't take it too hard. If this was the arena, you'd be dead.
Damn. But if I'm dead, I can't be alive.
And with that,
Deduction.
the old woman looks at you, as I go to character name so I don't mess it up.
He drinks
Hanson.
his coffee.
The old woman looks at you, Hanson.
You plan to look for our daughter, my granddaughter. Yes?
Why, absolutely no family's whole with one of them is missing.
Thank you.
That
We lost
perks
him.
up Barbados like right quick. What now?
Oh, we're gonna go help look for the woman's daughter. You wanna come with?
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter. My
Yes.
bad.
Yes, I would.
Oh,
Nice.
your granddaughter's missing?
Afraid so.
Oh,
Just the other day, she vanished near the northern gates.
I'm really sorry to hear about that.
They're hoping to get some adventurers to go find her, but many require payment to do so.
Barbados gets up out of the nice chair, walks over to the old lady,
She looks like a bunny.
and he just places the shawl on top of her.
Why, thank you, dear.
I will save your granddaughter.
Thank you.
And under his breath, like, not fair. Everything is too damn And with that, he's gonna start heading toward the door.
Okay.
We'll do it for free. We got nothing much to do, right? He looks over at the count.
I mean, what's life without a little adventure?
That's what I say!
Did
Really?
we just become best friends? We just became best friends.
You wanna go to karate in the
Well,
garage?
it's what a
Yup.
coincidence. It's like I read your mind.
Oh, are you actually doing that?
Jeez.
No, I physically can't.
Ah, that's
Yet,
still pretty cool. He holds out his hand for a high five.
I'm going to like take my left arm and then like grab his arm, move it down, and then proceed to a handshake.
Ah. Damn. Well then. I guess this is nice too.
Yes.
Masha looks to the old woman. So how many of them here are gonna go look for your granddaughter?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 so far.
You know
Wanna
what?
come with?
Count me in.
Lauren looks over at you. You want to go? You know I'm not
Come
the
on.
greatest at combat.
Kidding me? I've seen a bit of your abilities. You're amazing.
Oh, they're flirting.
Well, only when I need to. I can accompany, but you already have a big party, says the DM. I'm not giving you a helper.
Your party's too big.
I don't have a character sheet for this guy.
I do, but I.
Give
You
him a
didn't
commoner.
send that shit to
Yeah.
me, now did you?
Yeah, I know. Again, I wasn't sure, but anyways, it's fine. Like I said, big party.
I can accompany
do-
and keep guard.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of people here.
Are you sure you don't want me to
Just
go?
gets up.
He looks at Masha.
Well,
I can accompany and go with you. I can provide backup in case something happens. If you'll send me that character sheet.
Damn.
I need stats.
That.
I need stats because right now I'm considered immortal because I don't have stats.
Until tragedy strikes.
Or God help you, I'm considered
Oh,
just an average villager.
oh crap! All I have.
I'll give
Commoner
him
with
average
drow
everything.
stats.
I'll just give him the
Realize-
drow stuff.
Don't say.
Wait, oh crap! It's level 10. Shit!
So he tragically goes missing during the expedition.
Fuck
you.
him.
See, he just looks like.
He
Actually,
just
I think
doesn't
this
load
one
into
would
the
be-
map. I'm sorry.
I think this one will be pretty easy. If it's something a bit more dangerous,
He doesn't make it past
we
the
might
cutscene.
need you. All right?
Alright.
She gives me a kiss on the cheek.
I'll stay here then. Anything you want me
And
to
you're
do while
doing
you're
this over top of me.
Ezra.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, she's still between you guys.
Yeah, because she's sitting between you guys. You're just doing it.
Hey, you decided to sit between the couple.
That's your fault.
That's your fault, Anne.
Yeah.
And
that's
Siri,
it,
I'm getting my players mixed up
say?
now. Fuck you.
See, it's one
I
thing to be
literally-
stuck on
I
an
know
airplane
Mom
like
said that.
this. One thing to be stuck on an airplane. You chose to sit there.
It's true. Facts. This
Okay.
part's fucking up, isn't it?
Then with that,
I hear
he.
you cutting in and out.
Right.
Wait a minute, my Wi-Fi is way bad because microwave.
No, I understand.
Give
We-
Siri a mimic. Let's give Siri a mimic, guys.
The greatest weapon.
The greatest.
That's
ever.
Microwave mimic.
It's so annoying. Every single time the microwave gets turned on, I turn into Voltron.
No, I know. I used to play with a guy on League of Legends, and every time the microwave came on, he'd just disconnect from everything.
Oh,
Hope we don't have that issue at the apartment, Cam. That would suck.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
No more Hot Pockets and D&D.
No more Hot Pockets. We cook everything on the stove, Cam.
I should have a giant Yeti full of.
You have a giant Yeti?
Okay, I think I'm okay.
You sound, you're like, you sound, speak.
Better. No.
Nope.
Starting.
Discord, I'm hot at the moon.
Hey, I wasn't even gonna go there.
I always go there, and you know me.
You
Fair
and
enough.
you
Fair
guys
enough.
and your frickin' ponies.
We all know you,
You
too.
know what?
It's a good song, so fuck off.
Whatever,
is a
I like
good
living
song.
Tombstone.
Tombstone does some pretty legit music, I'm just saying. And
I
keep
like
in
his little
mind,
mascot.
Mr. Fan of Aviator. Aviator's done My Little Pony stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
True.
Does Little V Mills do covers of that? I didn't think so.
Bet. I'll do it right now. I'll search up right now.
Oh god, come on, guys.
If you
Siri,
did,
Alright,
maybe-
Are you
I'm back.
revived? Did the revive spell work, guys?
I think it did. I told my parents to stop microwaving things, and my mom went, "Oh, microwaves are so dangerous." And I'm like, "Yes, now stop using it so I can play D&D."
Then,
Yeah.
yeah, Lorian looks at you, Amisha. Amasha.
Amisha,
I'm
I like
getting
that.
better.
No.
I'm getting better. Amasha.
Amisha, that's
And he
cute.
looks at
I
you.
mean, no.
Well, is there anything you want me to do in town while you're off? I can see if I can procure some, coin for us, or maybe buy us something that we need on the road.
Make sure we have a bit of money. I'm running low as it is.
Alright, I'll see if I can do some trading for us.
And he was seen again.
He tragically went missing. No, I'm not gonna rip Anthony away from her that quickly. That
That
quickly.
quickly.
AKA, I need
That
to
quickly.
write. I need to write that spider web before I can take him away. Okay. Get it? Spider web? Because he sees a draw.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I got it.
All right, have we finished everything? Can we get this over with?
Yeah,
wanna
come
get-
on. Let's go.
Okay.
He just takes a cup of coffee, just chugs it as fast as possible, forgets that it's hot. Oh, it was a mistake!
Okay. Then, you guys finish eating. And, get up. Lorian looks at you, Amisha, and just with a little...
Amisha?
Amisha. I said Amisha! Amasha!
Amasha.
Just change it. No, I'm kidding. Amasha.
Come on, Amy.
Just think of Yasha both of Amma.
Oh, that actually helps.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I didn't
Amasha.
think it would.
Okay. Yep, nope, that helped. Okay, Amasha. Lorian gives you a quick kiss and says, I'll see about getting us some stuff we need for the road. Good luck.
Thank you, my guardian.
Mm-hmm.
As she casually goes out.
Oh, they're flirting.
And he goes off the other way to where the stores and such are.
Okay, he pats her back.
Don't touch me, please.
Yes, you don't appear to be very enthusiastic about relationships.
I'm not enthusiastic about a lot of things.
So, who wants to help me look?
Bit of a shame.
Okay. So do you guys all gather in your party
Ow.
and head towards
Yeah,
the
we're
northern
in a
gates?
party. I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
walk up towards what? Barbados. It's like, yo,
Barbarossa.
Wanna come
No,
with
I'm
us?
kidding.
Different one.
I
Get
know.
out.
Barbie. Barbie. I'm kidding.
All right,
Barbados, you wanna come with us?
I'm already going there.
You wanna follow us?
We're going in the same direction. I don't see an issue with it.
Nice.
Oh my god, it's literally a crowd.
You can probably notice
Introvert
Barbados
flashes above
has,
your head again.
Barbados has a giant hammer whose head is the size of a small child, and he also has a great axe.
This hammer's head is the size of a small child.
Dude, it is.
He pokes it.
Don't touch that.
Damn. So tell me. So investigation or perception? Who wants to help me?
If you do you all head towards the northern gate?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Then-
assume it's north.
Yes, it is north. It's quite easy. The northern
Yeah.
gates are quite obvious. As you get there, you do notice some guards who are kind of walking around, talking in groups. Some are writing notes. Some people are looking a bit off kilter about the area.
Hmm.
So, what's going on here? She asks one of the guards.
One of the guards looks over. It's a young woman dressed in Kalimdorian armor of just the generic make. It's half plate. She looks over. A recent, about 2 days ago, attack. We're trying to find more evidence before we can pursue.
An attack.
And it's
What sort of attack?
2 men ran through, ran a few places and grabbed someone along the way.
They grabbed someone.
Yes, someone small, possibly a child.
What did they look like?
Is there any description of what she was wearing?
A dress?
I'm just gonna roll an investigation check to check the area for clues.
One thing at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. I am only one person. Okay. And she pauses a moment, and in fact, I'll have her roll a little history check to see what she remembers. As Copperhead is literally like a snake. Where the fuck are you? Fuck it. I'll find Copperhead later. I will roll good old...
Purple heart.
I'm not rolling Purple Heart, you bitch! I'm rolling Silverback. Ayo! And you rolled okay on Silverback. Then with Silverback, she kind of pauses a moment and then goes, well, small girl, possibly a blue dress of some kind. Peasant make. Besides that, we don't know. They took her off towards the northern side, outside of the city, into the forest towards the mountains. We lost sight of her on horseback. They went too deep for the horses to go.
What did they look like?
2 men. One was human, one was elven. And they ran through, stole some things, and just grabbed her on the way out. Ha! I was sitting on... sorry, I said that in character. I literally found him. Apparently I was sitting on my Copperhead dice. Literally, if it was a snake, it would have bitten me in the ass. Anyway.
Sitting on.
I was sitting on a Copperhead, guys.
I
found him. Okay. Then, yeah. They ran off into the deepest part of the woods towards the north, towards the mountains. We don't know where to hold up, but we do know quite a ways out there is a cave. Deep one. No one dares to go in.
Good to know. If we're to find them, would there be a reward?
Possibly, depending on if you bring them back or not, or proof of their demise.
Would it be advantageous to bring proof of their demise?
It would be.
Or to bring them in alive?
Come on, we're gonna try to bring him in alive.
Yeah, absolutely. I was about to say we should be more optimistic about it.
Either way,
How much? What's the difference in the reward if we bring them in alive versus dead?
Oh my goodness.
If you bring them in alive, I say 200 gold.
200?
Yes, if you bring them in dead, it will be 100 gold.
What if we bring in one dead and one alive?
150.
Excellent. Okay, let's go.
Well, not to mention, if we brought them both alive, we would have a lot of... We'd be able to get a lot of information if needed.
She starts walking.
Okay.
He just follows her.
I'm following.
If they did something to the little girl, I don't care. And they're going to be brought in as corpses. If the little girl is still alive, then I will do my best to make sure that they too stay alive.
We'll play it by ear, Thrust.
Okay.
survival or what?
Yeah, you can pick who rolls survival, and if someone wants to assist, they may.
I will be more than
I'll
happy
assist.
to assist. Oh,
I got it. Okay. Okay. Unnatural 20.
A natural 20?
Yeah.
Well, as the woman explained, yes, you do walk deep into the woods. Eventually to the point that, since it's so close to the border, and the border is a mountain range, you start to hear and see up ahead a river, a large river and a waterfall. Just beside the waterfall, give me a perception as you guys walk up onto this waterfall.
That's 27.
27. You see a small cave, and on the very outside of this cave, it looks like someone is lying on the ground.
Hey, wait! She kind of starts heading over that way. Someone's over here.
So you walk towards it.
I walk towards it.
As do I.
Does everyone?
Hmm.
I will follow on suit.
Perhaps should we not go over the?
As my
Yeah,
connection
you know,
is get janky.
I'll use a bonus action to stealth. Woo.
I will also use a bonus action to stealth.
All right, then roll stealth.
22 as I head over there.
You feel well hidden.
You think I'm gonna be stealthy?
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
All right.
He just
are
says, "Hey, everyone, hang back for a little bit. We'll check it out."
Okay.
So you stealth over.
If you hear us screaming, do run over there and start hitting things. She sneaks after him.
Say Jenga.
We scream Jenga.
Please scream
Anyway, the body.
Yeah. You walk over, and this man is already dead, covered in wounds. High elven man. He wears hide armor.
Can I roll investigation to see what possibly did this to him?
You can roll nature.
Okay. 18.
You notice amongst his many, many wounds, there look to appear large snake bites.
Hmm.
Ah, snakes.
Snakes.
He has like a really big grin. It just had to be snakes.
I see what you did there. I do indeed see what you did
And
there.
by
Hey, dog.
when I mean snakes, I'm talking about something that could possibly look like a large creature kind of snakes.
Oh, Lord, don't let it be Yantis. He's really smiling.
What happened?
Snake
No
bites.
idea.
Really large. We could be looking at Constrictor, maybe some Yantis, or, you know, some gigantic poisonous snakes.
Why are you smiling like that?
I'm not
idiot,
smiling.
Then?
I smelled. I had my ear.
Nothing. I'm just saying this could be fun.
Does anyone want to roll investigation too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
26.
Ouch.
26.
Yeah.
He has a small coin purse. 5 gold, not 5 gold, 5 copper, 1 gold, as well as a dagger clutched in his one hand. In his other hand, however, is a ribbon, blue with rabbits on it.
So he took the lady for sure. He hands her the ribbon.
She takes it, tucking it away.
But where did he drop from?
She's gonna try. Can she go further into the cave?
Sure. As I pull up the map, you guys can't see.
Hell yeah.
As you go into the cave, it's dark. If you don't have dark vision, you might want to pull out a torch.
I'm pulling
She's
her
got the
torch.
dark vision. Woo!
I have dark vision too. Woohoo!
Yeah. I
Wait,
mean-
let's get the rest of the group. She turns around, goes back to the rest of the group. Come on.
Alright.
On my way.
She keeps sneaking.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Okay. So do you all go into the cave?
Yeah, I'm gonna light up a torch.
All right. Then you light up a corpse.
A corpse.
A corpse.
Oh,
You light up a corpse and the
corpse.
body burns. No.
See, we have a feeling that that body's already, well,
dead.
dead. So we could at least get 50 gold, as long as the other one isn't dead either.
Yeah.
Let's hope not.
We just started. So we're going into the cave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Neato.
Yeah. And walking into the cave, you almost immediately, as you all enter, come to a point where it splits off to the left and to the right.
Ah, fantastic.
As I get
She's going to
writing utensils.
she's going to use as an action. She's going to use Divine Sense.
Divine sense.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for Fae, Fiend, Undead?
Yep.
You get none of that.
Okay.
I'm going to. At least I'm going to make an investigation check to see tracks that would have led into which cave. Which one would that guy have come from? That's okay.
Sure, go ahead.
Awesome. 19.
19. You see several tracks.
Which are the fresher ones?
The ones walking out from the left. More like running out.
The guy came running out from the left, so... That's my guess. That's all I got right now.
Might need to keep going then. Pretty sure there's something else there.
Probably.
We have to make sure that we're ready. Perhaps the child might be dead.
Hey,
We have to be ready for that possibility.
well, the family at least deserves to have the child's body, you know?
Yes.
A bit morbid, but
Hey, that's how the world is.
I know.
Dressed is going left.
Ironically, that we start this campaign off with dead kids.
Not even
Isn't
stopping.
that
Going
ironic?
left. Going left immediately.
So you guys are going left?
I'm going
Yeah.
left.
Alright, then you follow left, and you eventually come to another point where it goes... Again, you can keep going left, or you can go right.
I'm gonna do the check. Unnatural 20?
Alright, you can tell that, the path keeps going left.
Left again. He walks.
Same.
Something.
Follows.
You guys go left, and you come to a split. Once again, left and right.
Can I get assistance?
Yes, I will assist.
Alright, cool. Yep, 19 and natural 20.
Okay, the guy is still sticking left.
Left again. Goes in.
And
Follows.
a little ways...
Taking out her swords.
A little ways, you come to another point. There are 3 paths this time. There's one straight, one left, and one right.
Help.
Getting tedious.
I'll need
I'll
some help. Okay. 23.
23. He is still sticking to the left.
Left
What?
again.
Is this like freaking Peach's Castle with Bowser's Stairs?
Can
or
I use a
something?
perception
I was about to
check
say
on-
this feels more like
Perception
Cockering
check,
Forest.
I drew a fucking maze, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
on
it's been left, 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 left. Got it.
That's it.
So on the way out, we're going right, 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 right.
Because I'm starting to just getting a little like, I'm gonna start pulling out my Warhammer and start smashing shit and make
Okay.
a path.
Then at this point, you come to another point where, you can go left or you can go right.
I'm gonna do a check. Have a
I'm
look
helping.
at Bardros to tell him, calm down. It's not that hard. Relax. Natural 20.
He is still going left.
Left again.
Before we keep moving, can I make a perception? Can I like put my ear to the wall and make a perception check?
Sure.
All right. I want to see if there's like any noise coming through.
Like
I
from
have
the
a plus
stone.
1. Yeah, that is a 17.
You don't hear any noise besides the dripping of water.
Damn it. All right.
You come to another point, left or right.
Hmm.
Do you seriously think he went right for once?
We'll find out. Natural 20 if I still get assistance.
I am giving assistance.
Alright,
Right.
cool. He went right.
Wow, what a surprising turn of events.
Literally a turn.
Surprising turn of events.
No, there comes a point where, again, I can go left or you can go right.
I'm gonna need assistance. $17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You see the freshest paths, the freshest tracks coming from the right.
Right.
As you walk in, you see it's just a divot. And roll me a perception check.
18.
You see over on the far side, just almost out of range of the torchlight, is a large skeleton of a snake.
We found the Chamber of Secrets, guys.
It's not it's not that big, it's a large creature.
Yeah.
Our gargantuan.
Can you search anything else in the room?
No, it's just that snake skeleton.
It's dead.
Yep.
I don't know whether to be happy about that or not.
Hmm. Why would he be in this room?
I don't know. I'd say ask him, but
Yeah, I know, he's dead. Hmm.
she's gonna look around for the kid.
For the kid? Make me a perception.
I will do so as well.
Hey! 22.
No trace of the kid here.
Shit.
The kid's not here, let's move on.
He's gonna go out and go to the other path.
Okay, so you're going left.
Yeah.
Come to another point. Left or right?
Can you search for tracks of a girl that was being dragged, or probably smaller foot tracks?
Sure.
Unnatural 20.
You don't see any tracks like that. You don't see any tracks like that.
Can you remember, since he was searching all the tracks, can you remember if they led anywhere else? I'll roll a history check for that if I need.
If they led anywhere else?
Yeah.
They led everywhere.
Yeah, but the smaller tracks.
You didn't see any smaller tracks.
Hmm. Honestly, I can't find any tracks.
Let's keep looking.
Left, right, or you can even go back if you want.
What do you guys want, left or right?
You seem to be the tracker so far. Is anyone else here better at tracking? Does anybody know any spells that are meant for tracking?
I
No.
would advocate just smashing a
said
hole in the
do not.
wall, but that might risk bringing this whole place down.
I don't think brute force will be the best idea. Alright, I guess we keep going. I would even suggest splitting up, but if this is not the only big snake...
Yeah, it'd be dangerous. You still have the piece of her, right? Piece of the
Yes.
girl's clothes.
Yes.
Kinda wish we brought a bloodhound with us.
Well, we didn't, did we?
Mm-mm.
just gonna wait, offering help to anyone who wants to keep doing the track.
I'll do it. It's a natural 20 for me, but I don't know what specifically to look for.
Well, if you're following the guy's tracks, they go right.
We already went right?
Yeah, before, but now you're at a new point.
Well, alright, we'll go right then.
Oh, could she have told what killed the snake?
What killed the snake?
What killed the snake?
If you roll me a nature, maybe.
And that's cocked. I'm gonna get a different dice. I don't trust this dice. Okay, nature? 21.
You don't know. It was just
Alright, we
bone.
go right.
You couldn't see an entry on it. So if you go right, you come to another point. Left or right?
$19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
He went left.
Going left.
Going left, you find a path that you've been on before. Go straight or go to the left. Now this is where it's starting to get confusing. The track's getting older.
So we've been here before. This is the 3 Pike Road, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could go...
You can either right now go straight. You can go... Okay, so you can either go right, left, or straight.
We already went left on this one. He just takes like a dagger and slices the wall. And then he's gonna go slice the one in the middle. Let's go middle.
So you're going straight?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're tracing back and you come to the point where you can either continue going that way or you can go left.
$21 to find out the fresher tracks.
Tracks are not getting any fresher.
Alright. He'll mark one on the left. Should we go left and the pattern would dictate, or shall we go to the other one?
Let's go left.
Alright, he marks the left one and he walks past.
You come to another point. Go straight or go left.
Okay, Tundra.
Mhm.
I may not be very good at this, but can I make an Arcana check?
Arcana
Yeah,
on.
the cave itself.
Go ahead.
That's a 19.
No magic that you can see.
Gonna mark
Okay.
the left one as I'm heading down the left
Oh,
one.
there
again.
goes that idea.
You're going left.
Mhm.
Does everyone follow him going left?
Mm-hmm.
You come very shortly to another point. Left or right?
Have you been marking where we're supposed to go to run away? Because I'm lost.
Yeah, I've been marking everything. The one that we run away with is an X. The one that we've already been through is just a line.
Alright. Let's continue down one.
So left or right?
Let's go left. He does his marks again.
You get to a point where once again, it's left or right.
She just goes left.
You go left,
Marks. He's
Yeah.
marking.
and you find yourself back on a path you've been on before.
Is it
He
the
turns
tri-
around.
Do you turn the group around?
We've been here before.
Let's try
Is it
going
the,
back.
is it the tri-pick one?
Yes.
He looks to see his marks. Alright, let's go right then. He marks.
So you guys are gonna go right. Go back
Yes.
the way you came and go the right path. The right path.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, you come to a new spot. Left or right?
Right.
Right.
He's gonna keep marking.
Oh, jeez.
All right, you come to a point where you can go straight or you can go right.
Straight.
Straight.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have any other say?
No, we'll go
No,
straight.
I'll go straight. I'll go straight.
She just
And I can
activates her
hear you.
inner barbarian.
Anne, do you want to go straight?
Straight.
I'm asking Anne.
Ah.
I'm looking for stuff. Trying to figure out what. So. And there are no. And are there. I want to do a perception check, see if I can find, like, any sort of markings or trails that could hopefully help.
All right, so at the cross, while you guys are deciding to go straight, and roll me a. You can do either investigation or perception.
I'm gonna do a perception. That's a 22.
As you peek into the right, you do see two chests. One a bit smaller
Nope.
than the others. And
Did you see something?
Actually, oof, shit.
And right by those chests is the body that seems like it had, with like almost like like a body almost as fresh as the other guy. Maybe then been there a little bit longer, enough for some rigor mortis to really set in. And he has his hand on one of the chests like he was trying to protect it.
He knocks on that.
Hey
chest.
guys, wait a
Yeah.
sec.
Mm-hmm.
There's another dead body over here with a couple of chests.
Oh my god, thank gods.
He marks and heads over. He's gonna knock on the chest.
You just walk over and knock on the chest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore the chest and just go to the body.
Well, he walked in before you did. Well, since you guys were walking ahead, I'll say Anne's character, Amasha. Haha! Yasha did help!
Thank you!
Woo!
Yay, you got it!
You, I'm gonna focus on Anne before you guys walk in,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she walked in before all of you. And you walk over to the body.
Kind of. I'll cautiously walk over to the body, kind of checking for anything else that might be a little off.
Okay, it's a human male with hide armor. Looks to have similar injuries to the guy before.
Huh. Wait a sec. Can I... Ooh, do I investigate the chest or do I...
Well, what do you want to figure out?
I have a faint idea of what's in those chests.
Yeah, I
I
have
mean,
a
if it was
couple
protecting
ideas.
one.
I look over at the one that he was trying to protect.
It's the larger one.
I'll try to open the larger one.
You're gonna open the larger one?
I have a bad feeling about this, but I'm gonna open the larger
Okay,
one.
give me a moment.
Either a mimic or a small child.
I know exactly. It's like this is either a mimic.
That's why I was just gonna knock on it.
So you go to try to open it?
He's in there first.
Yep.
Gonna
Alright, give
Do
me
a
a
little
moment, guys.
investigation.
Give me a moment to
I'm gonna
change the
investigate
music for you.
Well, looks like you.
Oh, here we
Yep,
go.
looks like
It was the mimic.
Yeah.
Burp. Burp, burp.
Yeah. Of course, you had to use the. Oh.
Alright,
See?
again, give me a
More
moment, guys, because I have so much stuff running right now. My laptop's like, you.
They're glitching madder than a mad.
See, I used it. See, I used a mimic in the shape of a carpet.
I don't. That's the oldest trick
Can I
in the
hit
book.
the mimic with a mimic? Switch one of my classes from a paladin to barbarian.
So you get a free level. No, I'm kidding.
Take that zealot barbarian.
I was gonna investigate the thing, but yeah, whatever.
Right.
Alright, so let me just switch up the music real quick.
Please have it the happy
I
mimic
knew!
fighting
I
song.
knew what this was. I knew what this was, but I knew. Okay, there's no other point at the like.
Alright,
There's like.
so
Hey!
you go to touch it. And
Just poke it with, literally poke it with a stick.
as you do so, you suddenly feel it stick to you. As almost like with a pop on the seams of the wood, several dull eyes open up and jaws open as instead of a chest, you find a mimic.
Oh, mimic.
All of you roll initiative.
Yeah.
Hooray! And
And I'll put an
Buzz
initiative
roar.
roll in the chat.
she just goes off. She just like looks it off the. Of course, it's
All
the
right.
oldest trick in the book.
And you fell for it, you fool.
I love that you fell for it, Ed. Thank you so much. You made me happy.
I knew I was going to. I knew what it was. I'm just like, fuck it. Ouch.
Some things are gonna
Ouch!
change.
Ouch.
Alright.
They're both mimics?
Yes.
Oh.
Not one mimic, not three mimics, but two.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
And then it turns out the cave was a whole giant.
Alright, any nats? Do we have any natural 20s?
I had an unnat one.
You have an unnat 20? Okay, 25 to 20.
23.
23.
Alright,
I
what's
have
your dex?
20 dex.
I have a 19 in dex.
Alright, so... Naz,
Oh, I'm dead.
Dill,
Dill.
Feels so weird.
I'm sorry. I'll change his name to Simon if that makes
No. It's fine.
Okay.
It's just sometimes I have to basically go like, what? Oh,
what's your
right.
character's name again, Crush? Babaros?
Barba- You just call him Grim. Grim's easier
Okay.
for people to.
Well,
Yes,
I
so we
gotta
badly.
goddamn learn the names, so don't tell me.
Barbados.
Barbados.
You can say Barbados, Barbados. People confuse it, or just call him Barbos for short.
Okay,
Or
so
Barba.
okay, we got that. Oh, and a 4.
Call him
I
Barbie
knew
Brown
this was a
first.
thing, but I had to play my character. Ugh! I hate when my character's naive.
You would not last very long in Dark Souls.
Not many.
I
people.
know I wouldn't.
Chess.
Then again,
Who
All
does?
chess
Again.
are enemies.
I knew what this was. My character doesn't. I had to play my
You know,
fucking character.
Dark Souls made me scared of
Characters in it
every
is a
single
green.
chest I open in Bloodborne, even though mimics aren't a thing in Bloodborne.
Okay.
True.
So, Naz, all of you are still on there. You're about 30 feet away. She went in without you guys. So you are all 30 feet away from her.
Run up there and hit something.
You run all the
Jesus
way.
God.
Are you hitting Mimic 1 or Mimic 2? Because a Mimic
Oh,
2 is the one that currently has a hold of Anne's character.
okay,
Masha.
she's gonna
Masha.
go for the mimic that's holding on to her.
Okay, then roll attack.
Dagger. That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
17. 17 will hit.
And am I flanking? Can I flank?
Are you a rogue?
I am a fucking rogue.
Alright, then yes, you're flanking.
Thank you. Thank you, oh lordy, thank you. Let me just check. Give me a second.
Arigato.
Armagado is exactly how this feels. Okie dokie.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's a 17 to hit, so that's D4 plus 5 plus 2D6. It's 2D. I love this music. It's so
We
good.
do not have the bot.
Ah,
Do you have physical
sad
dice
life.
you can roll?
Oh, no, I'll just use our channel.
Okay.
I'll slap it in general, but
Big. Yay.
28 damage.
28?
Yes.
Alright.
Smote.
Smote.
Alright, you do 28 damage to it.
And she's gonna bonus action hit it with a dagger again.
Okay. Who's gonna roll to hit?
I'm rolling to do the hit. That's a 14 hit.
14 will hit. Roll damage.
I am gonna roll my d4 because it'll probably take me 4.
4.
Yes.
Okay.
Smacked.
Then, is that the end of your
And
turn?
yes, and she's getting ready to sponge up some of that damage.
Alright, Dylan, it is your turn.
Oh, hell yeah. Everyone's beating on a mimic. I'm gonna go over there.
Okay.
They're just like, somebody help!
You're
On it!
kind
I'm
of
gonna
stuck.
stab it with a rapier.
Alright, roll attack.
Not one rogue, not 2 rogue, but 2 rogues and a half.
That's
We now
a
return to 2.5 rogues.
that's a nat 20, Tundra.
Alright, double everything.
Alright, I got you. 7, 8, 15.
I love this music, it's so good.
4.
Okay.
Bum bum bum.
39 piercing damage.
39.
39.
Doubled everything.
Yeah, my sneak attack and everything.
Okay. Then, you kill it. And
Wow.
your, Amasha's hand is now free.
Immersion.
Hell
As the
yeah.
other mimic is like, I'm here.
I'm here.
Hey guys, how you doing? Oh no.
I'd like to use my fast hands bonus action to just throw some of my lantern oil on the other one.
Oh, okay.
Splash with oil. Woo, it's gonna combust.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that'll be it.
Barbados.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna whip out my warhammer. And now I'm gonna go ahead and run up and attack this thing. Viciously. Not to say that I'm a barbarian, but I am a... You know what? I'm just gonna roll a hit. Does a 24 hit it?
No. Kidding. Yes, it hits.
Okay. That's good.
Roll damage.
That would have been embarrassing. Alright, so... Since I took the brute class, I'm gonna go ahead and add a d4.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and add up. Alright. That is a grand total of 19 bludgeoning damage.
19 bludgeoning.
19 bludgeoning.
Okay.
I don't have extra attacks, so that's kind of my move. Oh, wait. No, I have action surge. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use action surge to attack again.
Okay, then attack again.
Will do. 16.
16. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Bitchin'. Alright, that is not as much, but that's 14 bludgeoning damage this
14?
time around. Yes.
Alright, doing math in my head. 33. Got it. Okay.
That'll do it for me.
That's the end of your turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
Next up is Hanson.
Alright, so I am going to run up. And since we're all ganging up on this one mimic, I might as well hop in too.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I don't know what happened.
go in to good old...
business, trying to eat people.
Just watch, this mimic had a family.
rapier.
It's just like it happened to my cousin Bad Mimic and the other chest mimic from the other day.
Alright, so I know 9 doesn't hit.
9 doesn't hit, no.
Alright, so for my bonus action, I'm
If only.
gonna look at Amasha
Immersion.
and give some inspiration. Some kobolds are red, some others are blue. If we die, the child dies too.
Oh!
I want you to know that it is covered in oil.
That is the worst.
So
is
if
the
you
worst
ignite it-
poem ever.
Oh!
She pukes a little in her mouth.
That's a fucking inspiration right there.
So
Motivation. Use it.
listen, you take a d6 and you subtract it from your roll.
I want to use my reaction to just deck Hanson.
Yeah, can I also use my reaction to just slap the back of Hanson's head?
Sure.
So, how much inspiration do I have?
It's a
D6
D6.
add to your roll.
Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and put this.
Also, reminder: it is oiled, ready to ignite.
Oh, perfect.
Not everyone can cast Fireball,
Yeah, some of us.
Susan.
No, some of us can cast, create bonfire.
Yay!
There you go. There you go, Cam.
Oh, I love that.
Okay. So you're going to do what now? Mamasha?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Remind me, which one has the
The only one that's alive.
The other one is dead.
Okay, create bonfire. Here we go. Let's have a bit of fun with.
Everyone make a deck save. No, I'm kidding.
Oh!
Yeah, sure. No, anyways,
Shit.
I though need to make. Actually, yeah. Right on top of this thing.
Mhm.
It needs to make a deck saving throw.
All right. That will be a 13.
Barely misses. Yes, I get the hit. Yes.
It depends on the DM, but I think, yeah, it ignites, it takes extra damage. Woo.
Ooh, nice. And I'm
This is
gonna.
the worst birthday ever.
I'll throw the D.
Worst birthday.
May I throw the D6 in for extra damage or no?
Mm-mm. If
Okay,
you're talking
that's
about that D, are you talking about your
Inspiration.
inspiration? No, you can't put that to your damage dice.
Fair enough. That's fine. So that's a 3.
All right, 3
Oh,
damage.
shit. 3 fire damage.
All right, everyone
It
else everyone who is by that mimic, do make me a deck save.
Okay.
The mimic should take up.
Yes.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I know.
I guess.
I'm aware of how to run games, Chaos.
Okay, I got a 19. That's fine.
A deck save.
I
Deck
assume-
save, you say.
Yep, everyone by
I-
that mimic, make a deck save.
I assume 19 is okay.
You're okay.
Or maybe not. Okay, good.
I assume an
What
8 is
about
An 8 is not.
A
what about a
23.
16?
A 16 is fine.
23.
All right, what'd you roll, Amasha? Did you just roll a natural 1?
All we need to do is just cover
All right,
ourselves in cream,
Hanson,
right?
you take 3 fire damage. Amasha, you take 6 fire damage as the oil ignites and does a small explosion.
It's like a baby fart.
Pretty much. Like a gentle fart.
Like a gentle fart, our party is TPK. Extinguished at our prime.
Extinguished. Alright, Amasha, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see here.
It is the mimic's turn.
It is the mimic's turn, yes. It is the mimic's turn. Let's see. Let me just read this one right here. Alright, here we go. It's going to bite at Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, Catcha. Dylan, make, what is your AC?
Catch Dylan.
What?
What is your AC?
Oh, 15.
That will hit.
Stay on top of it.
That will hit, my friend. And you,
Get up on the mimic's back.
as it bites at you, you will take, let me get the dice out. Uno,
We'll
dos.
take super damage.
12 damage that is piercing and acid
Ow.
Cool.
as it bites you. And that is the end of its turn.
Bastard!
Naz, it is your turn.
Nazari turns to that mimic. She's going to attack it.
Are you sure? But it's such an innocent creature.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. Double everything. I just was trying
It's
to
such
get.
an
I'm just trying
innocent
to survive. I have a wife and kid at home.
No, right, I'm the little girl.
The rabbit's den was a mimic all along.
This Tandra's gang, yeah.
20,
20 damage.
24.
24 damage. How do you want to do this?
Oh god.
She stabs into it and slightly twists. Snarling slightly.
Okay.
Kind of hard to create when killing a box.
Rip the box open and
You'd
like,
be
like King
surprised.
Kong.
She just stabs the dagger in, like twists slightly, taking her offhand dagger, stabbing it also in, and just ripping it in two.
Okay, and with that,
Better.
it is dead. Congratulations, you guys killed 2 boxes.
I'm gonna do an investigation on the body.
On the body?
Yeah.
Then as you, go ahead and roll me an investigation.
25.
Alright, 25. The body itself is in pretty much the same condition as the guy before. It looks like he just didn't get as far as the other guy, covered in the same wounds that guy died to.
Does he have anything on his body that would traverse this place easier?
He has, if you're looting him, he has 2 silver on him.
Well, he's not making this place any easier to travel through.
And he has a dagger.
Okay.
Can she tell what killed him? Like, I assume mimic, but I want to make sure.
You can roll me a nature if you want.
I can do a what?
Nature.
I'll assist.
17. Oh. Better.
That's what?
21.
21? Snakes. The same snake that killed the one before. A huge snake. A large snake.
Looks like we're dealing with more. Great. Fantastic. Lovely. Let's keep going.
Okay, then do you guys return to your path going straight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you come to a large opening. There are 3 different ways. You can go straight, you can go to the left, or you can go to the right.
I'm gonna mark the middle path and walk forward.
Do you guys
She'll follow.
Alright. You got down the middle path. And?
Actually,
Follow.
Actually?
could we have peeked into each one?
Sure.
If you peeked into one.
The right one, it
Mhm.
seems to be going straight ahead, almost out of sight. The left one, it has a large bend that seems to be going off out of sight. And the third one has a small bend that looks like it leads to another set of 2 ways.
Give me one second. She's gonna go over to the big bend
Mhm.
and kind of peek out into it slightly.
So you're going to the left or right? Because they both have bends.
The one with the big bend.
The big bend that like goes out of sight.
Yes.
Okay,
She's just gonna peek.
You're gonna peek. Well, it seems to continue going until it goes left or right.
She hits her head a little on the wall and goes to follow the rest of the group.
So you all go straight.
Yes.
Okay, you come to another point. Left or right?
He's gonna mark the left path and keep going forward.
So you're gonna go left?
Left.
Alright, left or right? Don't you guys love mazes?
Fuck you.
I work hard working on this for you guys.
Zari's gonna put her hand on the wall.
Piss us off.
She's gonna put her hand on the wall.
Mhm.
She's just gonna following the wall, just like hand on the wall. Just go.
He's gonna mark the right one and go to the right.
You're gonna go right?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, you got a choice. Once again, left or right?
Left.
Go left. Is everyone following?
I suppose, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Left or right?
Right.
You go right?
hmm
Alright. Left or right?
Left.
You go left. Left or right?
Right.
I'm about to say straight.
I wish we could go
Alright.
straight.
You have an option to go straight, or you have an option to go...
Straight. He's gonna mark it.
Please let me finish my explanations.
hmm
You have an option to also go... right. And what are your perceptions?
15.
Passive perceptions or regular
Passive.
perception?
15.
hang on. What is? I'm sorry. What is passive perception? Like what's
Perception
It's-
plus 10.
Perception plus 10.
Okay,
13.
11.
11, 13,
Yeah.
anyone above 15?
15.
You hear a little bit of skittering, like mini legs, off to your right.
Follow that shit right now. That's what I'm doing.
I'm following it.
I'm gonna stick behind a little bit.
Okay, so I'm marking that you're staying behind.
A little bit.
The rest of you go in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you see kind of on the ground, almost coiled up, is not a snake, but a centipede. A bit on the small side. It's brown and it has a scarlet red head with large pincers.
Arcana check.
Arcana?
Yes.
Okay, let me get the right book for you.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll. That's another 19 on Arcana. Oddly enough, I'm doing well. with
19 on Arcana?
since
Well, let me get to the
Yeah.
page and see if this is magical for you. Okay, this creature is not magical.
Okay. I'm starting to get annoyed, and I'm starting to want to take anger out on something. And
Okay.
this thing better either do something really goddamn cute, or it better move.
Can I roll a nature check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a nature check.
All right.
Can I take out my book of bestiaries?
By all means.
Alright, I'll take out my book of bestiaries.
And so you can roll your nature check with advantage, Anne.
All right. I got a natural 20.
Do you want me to tell this to you as in conveying it to the entire party, or do you want me to drop you into secrets and I tell you about it?
Not
Go
20
ahead.
for me.
Convey it to the entire party.
Okay, then both you and Anne know this is a creature called a Rageapede. It's a about 3-foot centipede with a molten carapace that is known for its venom being mind-altering to cause aggression.
Okay. Did any of us get bit by something like this?
No.
Alright, so this
Wow.
thing is just a make May's worst thing.
It's just skittering around.
Again,
Is it
if it
just a
doesn't do
room?
something cute in the next 3 seconds, it had better be out of my sight.
It just skitters. Just starts to go up the wall.
Is it just a room?
It is a room.
Anything in the room?
Did you walk in with the rest of your party?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I just stayed behind the big guy, that's all.
Okay, what's your passive?
15.
Okay. There is a skeleton to the far side. It looks like a small humanoid skeleton with a rusted piece of armor on it. Looks very old.
Yeah.
Okay.
gonna walk over to that.
You're gonna walk over to it?
Yep.
Okay. It's just you can roll nature if you want.
18.
It looks like it was a goblin. It was a goblinoid of some kind. Was.
Does it have anything on it?
A rusted piece of armor.
Come on, let's go back to the center path.
Was there any other path here?
Mm-mm. It's just a divot. Looks like this guy came here to die, or was killed here.
She turns and follows them out.
Okay, so y'all leave?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't mess with the Rageapede?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
So you can either go back the way you came, or you can continue going the other way.
I'm gonna go to the middle. He marks both paths.
There is no middle way. You can either go left or right.
Then left.
Okay. Then you go back the way you came, and you have the option of going left or right.
Which path has been marked?
Almost all of them. You have yet to go... In this point of the map, you have yet to go right.
Then we'll go right.
Okay. Then you go back to that point. You have one path marked. The other, your left path at this point is marked. Your right path is not.
We'll go right.
Nazari starts cussing in a language you guys don't know. I assume.
Then you come to a point
We'll go right.
that's a bit deeper into the caves. Left or right, neither are marked.
Left or right?
Left.
Okay.
I'm guessing. I don't know. It's been lucky.
He goes left.
You go left, and it's back to a point you already marked.
Going back. Going right.
Alright. I'll put the music on a more serious tone.
Oh no.
No! We found the dead child.
You all assume they're dead. I'm not the one-trick pony, goddammit.
Hanson has high hopes
Sorry.
because I know if I jinxed it, the big man's gonna kick my ass.
It's just such a fucked up title. It's like, I'm not a one-trick pony. I don't just use dead kids as my motif. Oh,
It's not
God,
only
that is-
about dead children
that is
series.
so fucked up.
Sometimes it's about dead parents.
I can kill adults too!
Our grandparents checked their smartphones.
I can kill
0 times a
fiancés.
day. Times change. Eyes haven't. That's why there's Occupite.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Just assuming I only kill kids. Fuck you, Crash!
You made an entire golem out of dead kids. Don't take moral high ground with me.
I'm not saying
It's
I'm
too late.
morally right. I'm just saying I'm morally creative.
Calm down.
No, listen, Tundi, I told Tempest today that Kane doesn't kill kids. He went back into our logs and found the one time Kane killed a kid.
Amazing. Okay, so as you guys walk, you see ahead, as there's a glittering. Well,
She starts to go into stealth.
you see, okay, roll stealth.
I have a torch, so I'm not gonna stealth.
I'm gonna do a
24.
stealth.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and say, for all intents and purposes, every time you ask for a stealth roll, let's just say I can't and or won't do it.
Alright. Then, who's all rolling stealth?
I rolled
Why?
stealth.
I will hop on the stealth train.
Wow, okay, I was expecting worse. That was a 17.
Alright, 17, you feel stealthy? Anyone else?
24.
You feel stealthy? Anyone else?
Let's see, that'll be a 18.
You feel stealthy? Anyone else?
No.
Alright, so everyone else hangs back when, Barbados, Dylan, you both go forward. And, you see a small treasure trove of golds and trinkets. And, just a little bit ahead, off to the side, There's an unconscious girl.
Run to child.
Wait.
Hold on. Listen, if there's a trap that you set off, you will instantly kill her.
I think the trap would be the gold, right?
Do you
But-
want to kill her?
Fine.
There's something else in the room.
Of course there is.
I swear if you
Almost
say dragon.
around the girl, but not quite. There's a serpent. A huge, large monstrosity of a serpent. With beautiful, beautiful iridescent scales of rainbow. That go from blue to purple to yellow to red to green back to blue on the head. With eyes of gold.
Hi, Quetzalcoatl.
I'm just gonna casually open up my bestiary again.
Go ahead and roll nature. With advantage.
With advantage.
So clearly we got some trouble here.
I like the way those two aren't stealth. They're just like standing there and just
Oh yeah,
like, yep,
it's watching them.
Yep, there's danger.
Wild shot in the dark. Wild shot in the dark.
Crap.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll intimidation. And I'm going to talk to this thing in giant.
That no,
basically-
Wait.
that's 21.
21?
That's a 21.
Okay, this creature is a very rare snake called a Scotalsis. Scotalis. It's a snake that has some legend around it, though not much, as this book doesn't involve legends, but it's known for its iridescent scales. It has a venom that can be rather powerful and known, and its scales, as a defensive measure, have been known to light up and blind its foes.
Interesting.
Oh no!
That's not good. I use my action surge on the fucking, on the damn, mimic.
They're also known as hypnotic serpents,
Damn it.
from the
You
way
brought Kyle here.
they move and the beauty that they hold within them. And oddly enough, they're reptilian, but they're considered warm-blooded reptiles, like dragons. And it's said that they have eldritch origins, that there could be a magical aspect to these creatures.
So as I was saying,
Literally, if
As she's just reading this, she kind of looks like, oh boy.
I'm going to speak in giant, going to roll intimidation, and tell this thing, let go of the child.
Wait.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Anne. Say what you were going to say.
And she's like, wait. What do you think?
You guys are way too far back to be whispering to us.
Yeah. No,
That is my
you
call
can-
to make.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what do you say?
I'm just gonna quietly tiptoe through the window.
Yeah, you can tiptoe forward.
Tiptoe to them.
Roll stealth again.
Hello, Nat 20, I needed you.
You're fine. What are you gonna whisper?
Guys, don't do anything. Don't alarm it. This is a very rare snake, and they're pretty freaking dangerous.
It had to be snakes.
I'm just slowly just kind of like doing the finger tap thing on my hammer. Just doing the...
She's shaking her head. Like, rapidly just like, shaking her head. Just, no.
It flickers its tongue out at all of you, and it kind of slithers forward towards the treasure trove, away from the girl. Its tail now barely touching the girl.
We can try to go get the girl alone, but you're pretty big and clanky, my guy.
You get the girl. If this thing makes a move, Drust will take care of it.
Alright, good, because I'm in no condition to fight that thing.
Just be
Oh,
careful.
I really want to. Anyway,
Just be careful. They have powerful venoms, and their skills
got
are
a
able to
nat
blind
20.
foes.
Just go over to the girl.
yeah, just sneak.
Just sneak. Okay, so it's pretty much focused on the big guy who seems imposing and intimidating.
I hand him the torch.
Okay, and you move over. Holy shit, those scales are bright. As you walk over to the girl. The girl's unharmed. You can roll, see if there's any bites on her or not.
Christ.
That's a 15 on investigation.
From what you can tell, she has not been bitten. Because I'm not a cruel jackass like everyone thinks I am. So fuck off, Crash.
Hi, Bahir. How are you doing?
I'm gonna pick her up.
Okay.
Here.
And I'm gonna sneak away.
That roll stealth with disadvantage because you're carrying a girl.
God
Weird
damn.
that we started off both campaigns with a giant snake-like creature.
You know, I've been planning this one for a while. The other one, I was like, I'm just gonna throw Bahir at these dumb fucks.
Unnatural 20.
You're fine.
You know, there's whenever I just thought like, oh, we hear so many unnatural 20s, but so little unnatural 1. We need more unnatural ones.
How did
Hold
an
on.
unnatural one happen?
You
You
roll
have
a
a
three?
negative.
You have a
You-
negative modifier and you roll like
Yeah.
a 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
I've rolled negatives before with like I have a -2. Just rolls a negative.
okay. And the snake is now, as you walk away, it coils more around that treasure. All those gems and trinkets.
Yo, I don't really care much for the treasure. Let's
Yeah,
get
no,
out of
I
here.
don't give a fuck.
I don't give a
can have
fuck
'em.
about the treasure right now.
You don't care about the treasure, guys?
Oh,
All right now.
I
not
care about the
really.
treasure, but I ain't gonna fight this thing alone. We have a
not
child.
really. We
Yeah,
came here for a child. We're not leaving with. We're not.
Okay.
Idiot.
So you're
We're
just
gonna
gonna
head
leave
out
the
the
snake
room.
alone? Leave it in peace?
Yes.
It didn't.
Yes.
It's not. If it comes at us, then yeah, I will fuck with it, and then I'll take all of its shit and piss on its corpse. But it's not fine.
Oh, by the way, Anne. There is a little thing that you might find interesting on the side note as you read about the snake. You can make a cloak out of it. A magical
Does-
cloak.
Do you want a cloak?
Oh, how dare you!
Do you want a cloak?
How dare you!
Tell me how bad.
And it's,
You
she just kind of reads, just
want
like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Tundra, I fucking hate you.
Mm.
It's called the Cloak of Iridescence.
Oh, it even has a cool name.
Oh,
Oh, too bad. So sad. Let's go.
I'd be more inclined to fight the thing if it took a rest before.
he's like,
but-
look at this, he's like,
She's like,
he's
Barbara,
like,
go kill
oh
it.
no, like, oh come on, no, that's not fair. Out of character. Oh, you bitch.
I can tell you the entire information
So-
right now to watch you suffer.
So Nazari walks over, picks you up, and keeps walking out.
She's just like, yeah, okay, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it.
If we're all leaving the cave, I'm going to slowly walk backwards with the torch.
He gives a parting
Never-
hiss and acts like it won.
I'm not.
I hate you. I hate you.
I just say in giant. I just say in giant, like, I don't know, bush that, and then I just walk off. I was like, yeah,
It doesn't understand what you're saying. It just hisses at you again.
good.
Now that we have the child out of there,
Because if it knew what I said,
Now that the child is gone, let's put the child down and attack the snake.
okay.
yes,
I was kidding.
we could go back and make sure that thing is no longer a danger.
I really like that, considering that this was a really dangerous place and it has a lot of shinies under its belt. But he's just kind of like double checking over the kid.
Let's
If we
go.
make sure that the child is all right, we can do it.
Well, I still got bit by the, mimic. I'm feeling like I lost a little bit of, quarter of my blood.
Bringing the child to her grandmother.
Yeah. I know.
Don't worry. Dylan.
Relax. It's okay. Nothing a little bit of R&R can't fix. Yo, we should probably get that body.
I mean,
You guys want to find our way back to the mimic room so we can drag the body out?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, you can find the mimic room easy enough.
I'm gonna mark this room specifically with a different skull and crossbones.
Okay.
This here is a boss room.
Yeah. We'll come back here tomorrow. Everyone cool with that?
I'll see
Sure.
you later.
As long as we all get part of the coin.
Stash. Nice. That means we'll be hanging out together some more.
I felt that I
Sounds
rolled
good
from
to
here.
me. Sounds good to me.
Okay. So do you go and collect the other body?
Yeah.
So the mimics are revived? No, I'm kidding.
Oh no!
I hate you!
Yeah, but I didn't
They
rest in a
formed
bonfire.
Their bodies have formed into some kind of mega mimic
But I
with
didn't.
2 tongues.
I didn't rest in a bonfire. No. Anyway. Who's gonna drag that body? Because I'm carrying the little girl.
I'm the biggest. I'll grab it.
Nice.
Okay. So you guys decide to head back?
Yes, we do.
Alright.
I have it marked. And leave.
Okay.
That and I'm used to navigating tunnels. So
That's why I'm not making you guys navigate again.
hopefully that.
Okay. Let me change the music to
Navigate.
something a bit more proper as you guys leave. Okay, so you guys can find your way easily enough. I imagine you grab the other body on your way out,
Yeah, I can two-fist them.
and you head back to
That's
Harvest Creek.
wrong.
You fixed them.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We do.
All right.
I basically just I throw the bodies in front of the guards. They're dead.
Okay.
We found him that way.
The guards kind of blink.
There's a gigantic snake.
No,
Yeah.
there isn't. It was dead. We
Snake?
saw it. It was dead.
Yeah,
There
the
were
skeleton.
boxes.
A dead snake.
Boxes ate,
And It was a dead snake.
and they were mimics.
Are they cleared out?
Kill those.
There was.
We need to
one-
return to do some more exploring, but nothing that the guards should be worried about.
Okay. What were you saying? As one of the guards look over at you, Mayasha.
And Mayasha?
Mayasha. I'm getting
Amayasha.
better. I'm getting better.
Amasha. Amayasha.
Amasha.
Amaratsu.
Stop
Where was
throwing
it?
all these fucking names at me, guys. I'm trying to remember them. God damn it.
Yeah, Amasha. Anyways, there was one powerful snake there, but thankfully.
Powerful snake.
Yes, it was dead.
Yeah, it was a big one. But yeah, it's dead.
Out of character, was it? How was
No.
it pronounced?
No, there were
Not
two
talking.
snakes.
Skitalis.
Hey, Talus.
Skitalis. Here, I'll put it down for you. Monsters you've
Thank you.
Here you go. I'll put it down for you.
It's
Monsters
spelled-
you've encountered.
It's spelled with a Q.
And here, I'll do one
a
better.
Z.
Let me see if I find my. Do you guys want a picture of this thing?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. That'd be
Yes,
nice.
Okay.
absolutely.
Give me a momento.
It's also spelled with an X and a V and a Z.
And it has the word heartless inside of it, but it's
And a few
silent.
hyphens as well.
Hey, almost as heartless as our god.
That's fucked up. Come on.
I'm sorry.
It means that she'll be replaced by a different voice actor due to death.
That might be a curious case of how Anne disappears.
And everyone will forgive him for no good fuck reason.
I miss Merlin.
Just know.
I don't know why I said that. There's like no context to it either.
I miss Merlin.
I just do.
You know.
I took it off Netflix, dude. At least mine.
You know, Succubus had to be replaced. There was a child.
Can't watch it.
You know, Tiger become. That area and Matthew don't live in. They just float in the abyss.
Shut up.
Alright, let my phone charge until like 5%, and then I'll send you the picture, but I'll put the name down for you now.
Okay.
Okay, let me just.
So, we'll take the reward for now.
Right, the reward. And with that, they all discuss before passing over a coin purse that is full of 100 gold.
No, sorry, can you grab that?
Kind of figures.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for finding the girl.
Yeah, we're gonna take her home. We're gonna...
So we get 20 gold each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you? She keeps going.
Ooh, sassy, aren't you? He follows her.
Okay, I'm trying to find a picture. Give me a moment, guys, because while I'm finding the picture, the internet's going to be trying to ignore all of you.
That's fine.
I mean,
Oh my god!
Alright. Whatever. Let it be
Wait,
that
I don't
way.
know what a rainbow snake and fucking.
Whatever
There are
that
so
rainbow
many
snake-
words that you just said
Is that saw?
in the literalist of terms, yeah.
They call it your lunger.
I'm not hungry though.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this right there so I can charge. Alright. I'll send you guys a picture whenever you guys get to the actual fight, since you guys plan to go back. So
Yeah.
you take the girl back to the rabbit's den?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tune while I walk over there. Woo.
Alright, so you head over back to the rabbit's den. As you do, the little girl starts to shift. Who's carrying her?
I am.
Then she starts to shift. Kind of wiggling a bit, and she opens her eyes. They're big and green.
Ah.
And she kind of looks at you.
Oh, hey.
Please put me down.
Do you put her down?
Ah.
As my connection decides not to work with me, do you heed the call of the little girl wanting to be put down? Let's see if this helps. There we go.
Hey.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. The
Huh? Oh. You sure you can walk?
Mm-hmm.
He just sets her down gently.
she kind
We're
of
taking you back home.
Home?
she kind of
To the rabbit? Nice. Nezuri, do you still have the ribbon?
She nods and offers the ribbon.
takes the ribbon and tries to fix her own hair. It's a little pigtails.
Just off-
One of the pigtails is messed up because the ribbon was taken
Yeah.
out.
Can I make a sleight of hand to help?
To stealthily help the girl.
No, but I figured hand work would be sleight of hand.
If you want to, go ahead.
Alright, cool. 25.
Yeah, you can do it for her.
There you go.
Mm.
I mean, it's not amazing, but we did what we can.
Okay.
And she's leading you guys back to the rabbit's den.
Follows her.
Try 10 out
He
of 10.
lets her lead them.
Mm-hmm. And she like runs and stops and looks back at all of you. When you caught up enough for her liking, she's again. Very much a young kid. Probably 5.
Yeah.
I'll meet you
He
there.
every now and then he asks her questions about the direction, even though he knows exactly where the place is.
This way, between alley.
Really?
I'll meet you guys there.
Nice.
I have a
Appetite.
quick-
Oh, that's clever.
Barbados, you were saying something?
Well, I'll meet you guys there. I have a quick errand I need to make.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
don't take long.
I want to go back to the general store.
You want to go back to the
If
general
it's
store?
still real quick.
Okay.
Can I mark down 20 gold, by the way?
I assume you all have gold, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then by all means, go ahead and mark down you
my
have 20.
hands are free enough to eat them. Woo.
I want to go to the general store because there's something that I need to get.
Yep, go to the general store.
Okay. So I'm gonna put down. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna pop down
Oh.
5 gold on the table.
How much gold?
I need silk.
How much gold?
5.
Oh my. Alright. One moment. And she takes the gold, puts it away, and comes out with about a pound of silk.
Do you have a room that I could use?
No, I'm afraid we're not a dress store. We're just a general store.
I see. Thank you anyway.
Of course.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Nearly forgot. Cotton. I need cotton as well.
Alright. How much gold worth?
This will be my first time doing this, so I think 2 gold worth of cotton should do.
Alright. And she gives you about 5 pounds worth of cotton. Of cotton linen.
Thank you.
Of
This
course.
should be fine.
I hope you enjoy.
And I'm gonna go look for a. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go meet him at the inn.
Okay, then you all get back to the inn.
Angela comes up with a bullshit lie about how they lost their way, but the cute little button led them back here.
Okay. Barbados, you catch up with them before they get back to the inn, since they're being led by a child.
Yeah, that's fair.
And, as you all walk in, she walks in before all of you do, not even holding the door. She just, walks, or just dashes.
Sorry, in the
And that probably hits Dylan in the face. Oh!
And she just runs in, not even apologizing to you guys.
No, it's fine.
And she just runs in yelling, "Grandma!" And just runs past the counter into her grandmother's arms.
I should have seen that coming. He opens the door.
Grandmother gives her a hug. It's very warm, very inviting.
Oh, it's good to see you back. And you're safe. Go into the kitchen, dear. Your mother's there.
And she nods, runs off into the kitchen. There's her greetings of family and whatnot. As the grandmother stands with full hiding and looks at all of you.
Thank you all for bringing her back.
He just gives a thumbs up while he's holding his nose.
But we
And she's. Mazari's gonna reach over and lay on hands him.
Hey, thanks.
Hey,
But I'm afraid we don't have any gold to give.
Hey, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
yeah, it's
So,
alright.
in exchange, if you wish, taking it you've paid us a hefty sum already. Would you like to stay a night for free?
I would like that.
That would be wonderful.
I have a feeling that I'll be too big and.
Oh, no, dear. We put 2 beds together for you.
Thank you.
Always find accommodations.
And she passes you over key, Barbarossa. Because so many names. Barbados.
Just
Barbecue.
Call me Barbos. Just call me Barbos.
Okay,
That's
Barbos.
easy.
Alright. Barbados. Okay. And, she passes you the key. She tells you,
The door on this floor on the right. Feel free to move the beds to how you see fit. Don't worry about scratching up the floor.
Thank you.
How much health for lay on hands?
10.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm still hurt.
She's gonna reach over and she's gonna cure wounds you. That is 8 plus.
That's all I need.
Okay, you're fully healed.
Yeah, fully healed. Thank you.
I'm all out of spells. Excuse me, I'm going to go take a break.
I have a thing I need to do anyway.
Alright.
Okay. And as you guys are going off to do your rests and whatnot, Lorian comes back to the rabbit's den about an hour later.
And he's undead!
No, he's perfectly fine. In fact, he looks happy. Amasha! As I find the voice again. Amasha!
10 minutes later, found the voice!
I put it in my sock drawer again!
And he walks over to you, Amasha.
Can my mic stop being a butt? Gosh dang, I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you hear me?
No.
Lorian comes in looking happy and just calls out your name. And then he walks over to you, Amasha.
I go to him and I just hug him tightly.
And he returns the hug, kind of picking you up and swinging you around a little bit. I managed to get us some more coins.
Oh? How much?
11 gold's worth.
Well, every gold counts. Huh?
He presses it to your hand. You're better at holding on to coin than I am.
Alright, I'll keep it with me.
Good. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Well, I'm fine now, thankfully.
For now.
I was a bit careless with one of my spells again.
Which spell?
I'll be fine, though. Bonfire? Create bonfire?
What'd you do?
Try to burn a mimic. Had oil on it, exploded. I was in the last radius.
Well, it could have been worse. I'm glad you're safe.
Thanks, let's... need some time to rest.
Well, how about we
It's
go
been a day.
upstairs so we can get some rest?
Lorian looks at Amasha in that "you're lucky you're pretty" way.
Yeah, let's go get some rest.
Alright. And he'll go with you upstairs. Does anyone else want to do anything before the night's over?
I do.
Yes.
I want to use my sewing kit, take that pound of silk and the cotton, and I want to start making a small little rabbit doll.
The little rabbit doll?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I...
Roll me, what is it? Wisdom, D20 proficiency.
That is a 23.
23? You can make a little rabbit doll. You got no fluff or anything to put in it, but you make a
I had the
rabbit doll.
cotton.
You got cotton linen.
Is that not the same?
No.
No.
Fuck. Whatever.
You can still, like, stuff it in if you want, but it won't be, like, fluffy.
Just want some. That's fine. I can fix it later.
Okay.
If I come
Then
by
you
it.
can do that. And you make a little doll. A little rabbit doll.
I would like to pester Nazari as a bonus action.
You want to go talk to Nazari?
I do.
Alright. Do you knock on her?
Yeah.
Alright, knock on her door.
I was hoping to catch her before she went to her room. But yeah, knock on her door.
She made a beeline for her room.
Nazari!
He stops. Turns.
I want to know if you can actually help me understand this whole book.
No.
Why?
What race is he?
Human.
That language is not meant for the ears of humans.
Well, nothing is meant for anyone.
Well, I'm not going to teach you.
Come on.
No.
Please?
I've told you what's inside it.
Yeah? You've told me, like, what, 5 dictating words about it, and this is a really thick book.
Then give me the book and I'll read it and I'll summarize it for you, but I'm not teaching you how to read it.
Fine, read everything out for me.
Alright. But what will you give me in return?
I'll do you a favor, why not?
What kind of favor? I've repaid my debt to you already. What kind of favor are you going to offer in return?
I'll let you come with us in order to take down the snake to get its treasure.
You'll let me come with you.
Technically, it's just me and my friends coming, and apparently you're not too keen on being my friend.
Well, you're not exactly the one who discovered that place, so you can't be offering me something that's not yours. If you're going to be offering me something, you might as well offer me something.
I mean, you can fight the snake by yourself.
Well, no, I'd be coming with all of you. I discovered it the same as you.
Come on.
I'll read out the book to you, but you're going to owe me something.
Alright.
Great. It's a deal.
Do you make this deal?
Sure.
You both feel a bit of clicks.
And as I say, it's a deal. My Discord crashes. What happened?
It's a deal, and he accepts it. You both feel a click. Just a little, like almost a little bloop of sorts within you as this deal is made.
Oh, one moment.
You have anything to do with that? He just looked at her. You have
What?
anything to do with that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have a feeling you do, and you're just being really cheeky.
I'm not being cheeky.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me, Dylan Ironheart. She turns and she walks through a room. She just walks into a room and closes the door.
Why'd you say my full name like that?
Doesn't answer.
Oh, well.
She'll go into her room and get changed, so she's not in her armor. She'll come back out.
Yeah, dinner's at 6. Of celebration. There's a little bit of like sorts dessert.
She somehow finds a way to sit not beside Dylan.
Make sure
Accidentally
to sit next
splitting
to
the couple.
Lorian. No, when you try to, Lorian will put you on the other side, so you're sitting between him and the little girl.
Perfect. She's content with this.
Kind of like
Barbados
holding onto a
tried.
Masha moment, just like.
Okay. Barbados tries tries secretly to just kind of casually give the girl the doll.
Oh.
She grabs it, looks at it, her eyes go wide, and she just yells loud enough for everyone to look over. Thank you!
It's my first.
And she
Trying
just
something like
hugs
that.
the bunny doll, just hugging it. Shows it to her brother. Shows it to Nazari.
Nazari smiles.
And she like puts it on her
That's
lap.
beautiful.
And she just puts it on her lap as her mother makes her play for her alongside her brother. And
Barbara, he's happy.
that's good. And again, the meal's very good. Probably tastes even better now that it's free this night.
And we saved a child. Don't forget that.
Free pizza's always better than pizza that you spent money for.
It's also
I would
more
disagree.
risky that way.
That's what I was going to say. It might be free at that moment, but will it always be free? Nazari's actually in a pretty good mood.
And Any conversation all of you would like to have while at the table?
I mean, I'm reading the bestiary, trying to see if I can find more about that snake.
Well, give me another intelligence check.
Hi, 18.
With advantage, because you're using the book.
Oh yeah, advantage. Hello, advantage. Hello, that's a 21.
21?
21.
Alright, you find a bit more information on the cloak that is made from it. The Cloak of Iridescence. Essentially, it gives you that same blinding power that the snake has, where, and blind foes for a certain amount of time. Possibly blind foes that are nearby for a certain amount of time. Or allies, if you're not careful. These creatures, they are magical in a sense, even though they are beasts, and they be able to resist. Their poison can do a hefty sum if you're not careful. And, there's various tales about them. They're said to be the blasphemous, like, descendants, the father of serpents. They are warm-blooded. So they can be seen through the snowy climates and whatnot. They're actually more prominent in the snowy areas, which makes sense if it's near the mountains. And they are known to confuse their prey or anything that it wishes to feed on by giving a dance of sorts, hypnotizing the beast that it wishes to devour so that it can eat them with no issue. Right. Instead of wasting venom on it.
As we're having dinner, I'm just casually writing all this down in my notebook.
When do you want me to start translating?
Oh, after it's just fine.
After dinner?
Yeah. Why, is that weird?
No, not at all.
Neat.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll finish her food. You're going to have to let me read through it really quickly if you don't mind. It'll actually help me translate it a bit better.
Okay.
So you're going to have to pass it over?
Chaos, you muted yourself, friend.
Yep. I gotta get going soon.
Yeah, that's why I want to finish it off too. That's why I said give me the book to read so that way Tundra can give me the synopsis and then
He does.
She takes it.
Okay.
And she's going to read it at her own leisure, probably during downtime.
Yeah, I'll give you guys like a day of downtime.
Yay.
As we
She'll
start
read it.
wrapping up the session. And you guys all go to your rooms, settling down. Any final things you guys want to do while in your rooms?
During the night, because she only needs 4 hours of trance, Nazari will go out and go for a walk.
Okay. Just a walk?
But that can be, yeah, during the night.
Okay.
But that can be downtime.
Anyone else gonna do anything?
I did my good deed for the day.
Okay. Hanson?
I'm just finishing up notes from findings.
Okay.
Finish.
Anything you want to do, Amasha?
As I finish my notes and I go back up, I fixed my stockings.
Okay. Lorian goes up with you.
He's like a tail. It's adorable.
Be a shame if the tail's cut off. Anyway, with that,
I hate you.
you gave me liability. How could you?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And with that, finally, because I believe we got everyone but Dylan. Anything you do?
Nah, he's just gonna go to sleep.
Okay. Then, with that, we're gonna close out the session. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very much.
I really like Nazari. She's a fun character to play. She's a bitch.
I enjoyed your frustrations with the maze.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I
I
loved
was
it.
I was seriously thinking there was like, no, the quickest way through a maze is straightforward and just make a hole through it.
Actually, I.